And there is TikTok all nice and live. And now we wait for the YouTube. Yeah, little Volkner in there. Yeah. So Volkner's a little bit funny because he doesn't just add 2 energy to the cards you play him on. He'll only add energy that's been discarded. So if you have energy in a Pokemon and that Pokemon gets knocked out, that energy is gone. If you have energy in a Pokemon and you retreat it, that energy's gone. If you use like Mewtwo's attack, you know, it discards 2 energy off the Pokemon. Infernape discards all energy off the Pokemon. Charizard discards 2 energy off the Pokemon. Ninetales discards 1 energy off the Pokemon, and so on and so forth. You know, Pokemon that lose energy when they do a move, or when they retreat, or when they die. So Volkner will only apply 2 energy if it's been discarded throughout the game. So it's not just, oh, Volkner, 2 energy. If you Volkner on round 1, it does nothing. So you need to have played 2 energy and lost 2 energy to make Volkner work. So we're gonna see how good he is. You know, he's not quite like Brock or Misty or other things that give you instant energy. They're the ones that came to my head straight away. So we'll have to see. But I'm missing a couple cards to make our Volkner Luxray deck work. But I think I got a pretty good idea how it'd work. Well, the thing with Luxray is when you attack with Luxray, it loses all its energy. So ideally, if you just attack with Luxray, you just get a Volkner on the follow-up round. But then if you look at like Electivire, you can use the new Electro Buzz to build energy on himself, retreat him, build 2 energy on him, and then just Volkner on the next round and just like kind of catch people with a surprise attack maybe. I'm not sure. We'll have to play it. We haven't fully checked it out yet, but that's what we'll be doing. We'll be hopping in and checking in some of that. We have some other stuff we want to play first as well. I have some packs I got to open, couple of things. All right, let me get my chats all connected. YouTube. And YouTube chat connected, and TikTok chat all connected. Right, there we go. We should be live across all our platforms. All the chats should be connected. Everything should be looking good. And the first thing we need to do, we got to open some free packs. I should have like 1 or 2 free packs I got to open right now. I got 1 pack here, and I got some hourglasses. So before we open anything, there is 2 cards I'm specifically looking for a deck I'm currently trying to make. And one of those is, let's see. Well, Volkner cards are in there. I have my Volkners, so we should be fine in that one. We have our Shinxes. And Mega, you guys in there, good. Electrovire. I need 1 more Electrovire and 1 more Luxray, and they're both in the Dialga pack, which is what I assumed, but just needed to check. So let's see. Your camera is stuck. I should hope it is. It's mounted. If it's moving, that would be weird. Yeah. My camera is meant to be stuck. Lucario's nice. Not what I need, but Lucario's nice. And if I don't get what I need, I do have some pack points. I'm just not sure how many. Wing. Come on. It would have been really nice if we got one of the ones we need, but I think I've got like 200, maybe 300 pack points. 300 pack points. Okay. Now, I have no idea. I just need 1 of each of these guys. I have no idea how much they cost. Okay. Electivire, 150. Luxray, 150. And I have 5 pack points more than I need. We literally just have enough. I think from opening that last pack just gave me that additional 5. Okay, that's you. And we need to get our second Luxray now. Just about. We have 5 pack points left after that. Used perfectly. That's all we needed. Right, so let's get them added into our deck. Because, well, just made up the deck. Gotta use it. Yeah, we were missing cards. We're aware. We're now adding those cards. Electric. And then down. One more of you guys, and one more of you guys. All right, so here's the deck. 2 Electrobuzzes, 2 Electivires, 2 Luxray evolutions as well. So we got both Shinxes, both Luxrays, both Luxios in there because he's a stage 2 evolution. We have 2 Pokeballs, 2 Pokemon Communications. Honestly, my favorite card in the game. It just gives you so much higher chance of getting the cards you need. 2 Giant Capes. We got 2 Professor's Research, and of course 2 Volkners. So Volkner, choose one of your Electivire or Luxray, which are both of the main Pokemon in this deck. Attach 2 energy from your discard pile. So Volkner doesn't just add 2 energy. It takes 2 energy that you've discarded throughout the game. So if you've not discarded any energy, Volkner does nothing. So it's not just the way Brock adds 1 energy onto Golem or onto Onix. Doesn't work like that. You need to have at least 2 energy in your discard pile to go ahead and use Volkner. So be aware of that. So on the plus side, Luxray is 3 energy to attack. And then discard all the energy from this Pokemon. So ideally, you have 3 energy in the Luxray. You attack. You lose all your energy. You play Volkner. That gives you 2 energy. And then you add an energy onto Luxray. And you attack again in the next turn. So ideally, once you have just added 3 energy onto Luxray, and you've attacked, you've then already charged up your Volkner. Right? Now, we're also running the new Electabuzz, which adds energy to himself. So depending on how early we get Electabuzz up, if we get him up instantly, we could afford to do a few rounds of just using Electabuzz and then manually just retreating him to burn 2 energy. And the main reason for that is we can use that to fuel up our Electivire at the same time as well, to kind of do a little sneaky play where our enemy thinks we only have 2 energy in Electivire, so I can only do 40 damage, but then we pull out a Volkner from the retreat we done the round before, and boom, 120 damage. So that could be a play. It's probably safer just to leave the energy on the Electivire, but there is, of course, a lot of Pokemon in the game now that do more damage the more energy you have on, so purposely dropping some energy so it's there in your discard pile could be cool. I don't really know, but this is our Luxray deck that we've made. Also, fun bit of info. You might not have known it or not, but this hoodie right here, this is Volkner's hoodie in the full art Shinx. Yep, there he is there. There's his jacket, blue, gray, a little bit of gold, yellow in there. And then in the actual Shinx, there's the blue, there's the gray bits, and there's the little goldy bits. Yeah, so that's like Volkner's room or something. That's his hoodie, at least. No idea. Small little things. Small little details like that is always nice. I would like to save this because, you know, I've added everything in. Right, so let's hop in. Let's go ahead and check out this Volkner deck. Haven't played it yet. We literally just got the 2 final cards I needed because we just crafted them. So let's see. Can you tell me how much you spent? I want to know. For this expansion, $100. Yeah, we've gotten a good few more 0 retreat cost Pokemon in this expansion, which is really, really nice. We have Garatina once it has an energy on it. We have Infernape, just free to go completely. We have Luxray, free retreat as well. And they're just ones off my head. There might be some more, but they're the ones straight off my head. Do I want to trade you a Celebi? No, don't play Celebi. Celebi's for people who don't know how to play the game. Yeah, don't play Celebi. Celebi decks are for 9-year-olds. If you're 9 and you've no idea how to play the game, then fine. But aside from that, nah, don't play Celebi. Just a recommendation. Okay, we got our first Garchomp deck, which really just comes down to when he draws the correct energy that he needs. Okay, come on. Give me the little guy I'm looking for. Nice. Still going to start ramping here, though. get those extra energies. So right now, I could retreat this Electabuzz, burn the 2 energy, and then instantly be ready for a Volkner onto my Luxray straight away if we wanted to do it that way. Or we can just have 3 energy on Luxray, attack, energy, and then Volkner on the follow-up turn. That's also a play too. Okay, he gets fighting energy next, so he's going to want to put that on the guy on the bench, I'd assume. Unless he has his second Gabite out in front in a second. I just made a Darkrai deck. What's your opinion on Darkrai? Check out my last YouTube video. Yeah, check out my last YouTube video. Okay, we're going to Pokemon Communication. We're going to throw one of these Shinx back in. Just because if he Sabrina's, I might need the second Electabuzz. And I'm looking to pull my Electro-Viz right now. Second Luxray, not what we were looking for. So I'm going to have to throw you up in case he throws out any Sabrinas. And if he has his second Gabite, he can knock at this Electabuzz. Or we force him to retreat, burn an energy. Let's see. He can kill us here no matter what. But this can make him burn an energy potentially. We'll see. And even if he kills this Electabuzz, that's still 3 energy being discarded. So it still sets up the Volkner anyway. Oh, we had the follow-up evolution too. That's nice. Yeah, that's real nice. That blue seemed unnecessary. I currently have, like, no damage on board. We pull him up because once we evolve to the Luxray, he's free retreat. So it just gives me a second to think. We can go ahead and Volkner right now and get 2 more energy and hit anybody for 120. He just blued, which reduces damage by 10. So he's trying to keep this Regirock alive, which I don't really get because no energy on it. Not an issue right now. And it already takes minus 20 from an attack. So I don't really get that one. I'm going to throw you up here. We can do this. That will add 2 energy that we just lost. When he attacks, he loses all energy. I will need a second Volkner if I want to get a follow-up attack with this Luxray. So we're going to throw over here because I don't have the cards I need. Max damage he can do next round is 150. He has 2 cards in hand. He needs to have the Erica. This is the only way he gets to kill here. With or without Giant Cape. So he gets a fighting energy next round, so no matter what, he'll be able to attack. I'm going to hit the one in the back because I won't take plus 20 damage. If I hit the one in the front here, I'll take 20 damage. But either way, he has fighting and water energy on both of them. So I'm going to hit the one that doesn't damage me. Cynthia, not Erica. Sorry, yeah. You knew what I meant. You knew what I meant. Have you played a deck that only has Pachirisu? I have not, mainly just because Pachirisu is basically just Pikachu EX, right? It's like very, very similar. I don't see it being all that much different. Okay, let's see. Ooh, we got Porkin coming in, dropping the double-digit subs on the stream, dropping the 10 gifted subs. Thank you very, very much, Massa, for those gifted. Can we get some love in the kick chat for Porkin dropping those subs? And that will, once the top monthly updates, put you currently as the top monthly sub gifter, because it's the 2nd of the month. Thank you very much, Massa. Appreciate that. Oh, I gotta make a move quick. Let me see. If he has what he needs, he still knocks out this boy. So we're gonna get you ready. We're gonna get an energy on you to prep. If we put a cape on, he still dies if he has the evolution. So we just build energy in case he does. He needs to have the Garchomp And he also needs to have the Cynthia. Oh, there's the Garchomp. Does he have the Cynthia? Oh, he's digging for it. He's drawing an additional card. So he doesn't have it, clearly. Does he have it? Okay. We need one card to win this. That was the card. So I'm still going to take 20 damage here. His Regirock can't do an attack until he draws 2 more fighting energy and he gets water next round. So, yeah. Wait, how much damage does Luxray do? I'm trying to... Luxray does 120, right? No typing, actually. It's not over yet. I forgot how much health Garchomp had, actually. Gonna be honest, I thought Garchomp was 120 for a sec. I was like, there's one card that wins this. There's not. Garchomp is 150, not 120. Oh, he gets the Cynthia on the follow-up. Disgusting. Very nice. That's the knockout, my sir. You gonna do it? You gonna attack? There you go. A little reckless before the round ended. Seeing what other cards he had. That was good, man. It was good. Hey, that is the first Garchomp deck I've matched up against. He drew water and fighting pretty quickly. Good for him. We were playing some Garchomp yesterday, and I had some games where I absolutely rolled people. Once I got the right energy quickly, we rolled people. But then there was matches where we went 9 rounds without getting a single fighting energy, and there was just nothing I could do. It was quite annoying, actually. Yeah. But nice. Why Cynthia, though? Just BM at the end, extra damage. Why not? He also used his shearing and got rid of a card to play a card. Like, whatever. Hey, we actually get our Electivire this round. Went all of last game and never got our Electivire. That's nice. I have not used Togekiss at all. I'm very curious on Togekiss. We don't do anything this round? Yeah, very curious. Yeah, Togekiss. Stage 2 evolution. 2 energy, 60 damage. But then the next attack is 120. And of course can also be paired with Cynthia for an additional 50. But that's 4 cards and 2 energy to deal that down. And 2 turns of attacking to do that level of damage. So there's a bit of a prerequisite behind it. But I haven't used it yet. So I need to see how viable it actually is before I make any decisions on it. But I think it's going to be pretty good. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty damn good. How much damage can you get at next round? That negates to 20. You'll need to put an energy if you want any damage from you. Let's see. And even if he kills it, I've got the energy then for what I'm looking for. Have you used Darkrai yet? Yep. YouTube channel. Check out my deck. Oh, there's the energy over to the Sneasel. And he still gets to put the energy on Darkrai for maximum damage. Oof. That's 20. And then if he doesn't evolve, potentially another 40. Oh, bro, does this... My days, draw every single card. That's a kill. All right, at that stage, that's game, unfortunately. Perfect card draw, very nice. Two good games in a row for our opponents. Can't beat perfect card draw, unfortunately. Yeah, beautiful. The Dawn is really what locked that in there. Yeah, so that's pretty much the mainstream Darkrai deck you're going to see. If you match up against Darkrai, a good 80% is going to be that deck. And then a good 15% is going to be that deck, but with Wheezing instead. They're pretty much the mainstream Darkrai decks right now. But I've made a Darkrai deck, which I think is better than both of those decks, and I haven't seen a single person run it yet. It's so fucking good. So good. But yeah, perfect card draw. You know, in this game, you just lose to that, unfortunately. How do you manage to always be smiling? Because I'm not depressed. That usually helps. What's your Darkrai deck? It's on my YouTube channel. Go check it out. That's a few Pikachus right there. Little Pokeball. Let's see what we draw. We should be getting either a Shinx or perfect. Getting you on board is a definite. Professor, see what we get, and we can do 2 card redraws here if we get something nice. Very nice, actually. This will get us another one of our starters, and we can use this to shuffle, try get our middle evolutions. Shuffle one of you boys back in. Perfect. So, how does this work out? Iron Energy, Pikachu Energies. Iron Energy and Evolve, hit Pikachu for 40. Pikachu hits me for, right now, 30 up to 90. I've got max 90 with the cape. I then survive in the follow-up. I can then Luxray and knock out the P. Okay, cool, perfect. Just making sure, leaving the Shinx is to play. This is our first time playing the Shinx deck. I just made it like 20 minutes ago. So, a little bit of trial and error with it. He's not attacking us this round, so we're fine. But even if he has a full bench, we'll be able to tank a hit from him. Yeah, literally just started playing. So not enough time to actually give any feedback as of yet. But we will know very soon. So even if he has a full bench, he'll kill this Luxio right now. But with this, he doesn't. And ideally, I want to build energy with this Electabuzz, but this will just stop a Sabrina kill now as well. Not ideally how I wanted it set up. Now, us stacking this Pikachu might make him scared for next round. He might retreat back to his other Pikachu, which is actually really good for me. Now, what would be really good is if he X speeds, retreats back to his other Pikachu, and puts an energy on his benched Pikachu. That would be ideal. Go on, X speed right now. Go on. X speed back. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go on. If he X speeds back, bro, we still kill it. He has no energy. We're good. We draw first, because I do need a Volkner to get the follow-up one hit on his other Pikachu. Not quite. He has no energy on bench. So we just knock out this Pikachu here. And then if I pull a Volkner, we have 2 Volkners in our deck. If I pull a Volkner, I one-shot, well, his other Pikachu. And I have 6 cards. 6 cards, 2 Volkners. I have a 1 in 3 chance of pulling what I need. If I pull the Volkner, I just win. Unless he gets Pikachu above 120. Not quite. So this Pikachu will outspeed us. But Luxray is free to retreat, which is really, really nice. So next round, Pikachu can deal some nice damage in there. He does need to play... If he wants to kill this Shinx here, he will need to get some Pokemon on that bench. He needs to energy his Pikachu, build 2 more Pokemon on the bench. Now, if he has a Clyde and 2 Pokemon on bench, we're in a bad spot. There's 1. Let's see. Okay, if he Clydes right now, that's really bad for me. We're safe. Okay, we still pull up the Luxray. Why not evolve it for the HP? Because Luxray is the stage 2 evolution. The Pokemon you seen was the basic one. I could not evolve it. All I needed was 1 energy, but you know what? 2 energy will definitely do it as well. And... Ow! Man, Luxray is... Once you pull that Volkner, or have it in your hand... Your Luxray's damage is kind of nuts. But yeah, Luxray is a stage 2 Pokemon, so you need your Luxio before you can evolve up to Luxray. So you just got one of the evolutions skipped up in there, and that's fine. Yeah, Shinx, Luxio, Luxray. Good game, Gerald, but unfortunately your Pikachu EX deck does not keep up with our new Shinx deck. Ooh. Pretty damn disgusting. Game hasn't got rare candies yet? Nope. Well, we'll be seeing them. They'll definitely be added in eventually. Just not as of right now. Okay, and Volkner in hand, ready to rock also. That's really, really nice. Got Electivire, Shinx, and a Volkner in hand, and a cape. Very, very nice. Just the Electabuzz. I don't want to get Sabrina like turn 1 and potentially waste an energy having to retreat or something. Misty OG decks. If you're a casual player, maybe you can also still play them. They all exist. They're all still absolutely right there. But for someone like myself who plays the game on a daily basis, I need more new stuff. The same shit, day in, day out, ain't gonna quite cut it. Okay, we're gonna play Shinx now. Just in case we start pulling his evolutions next round so I can get him ramping. I'm going to keep this Shinx in hand for the very reason if I pull a Pokemon Communication, I can shuffle this Shinx back into my deck to pull one of my actual evolutions I'm looking for. Your max dealing 30-40 damage, so I just build energy here with his Electabuzz. The Dialga is not his main attacker in this deck. His Dialga is his big boy that takes some hits and builds energy for his other Pokemon. So we'll see. Hey, what's going on, Argy? Afternoon, baby. Yeah, so we'll see. Oh, is he going to Dialga? Well, right now he's going to be Dialga fueling to the other Dialga. Okay, interesting. Yeah, building up its HP, letting it tank out. He can't attack until next round, though. Oh, there's a Volkner ready as well. Well, next round I can be hitting for 120 with this boy. So we're going to go boom. Because Maxie's hitting his 30. We're going to Giant Cape up here. Make it look like this is our big target. Make him forget about the Shinx. Double Volkner is quite disgusting. Ideally with this Dialga, he's looking to attack me twice. I just started playing last night. Good time to come into the game, man. Yeah, there's so many new cards and things to learn. Everyone's kind of starting back at a pretty similar playing field to learn all the new combos and everything. So, good time to come into the game. Do need to draw some cards. We stay alive unless he has a Geo. If he doesn't have a Geo, he has to retreat this Dialga, but then he doesn't get the additional energy he wants. Let's see what you got. Could be dangerous for us. So I don't think adding the Rocky Helmet onto the Armor Fossil makes sense because, what's the name of the Pokemon that evolves into? Begins with a D? All I can think of is Druddigon. It's not Druddigon, that's the dragon. Whatever evolves into, basically, has a 50% chance to negate Bastardodon. Thank you. Bastardodon has a 50% chance to negate 100 damage. And if you hit Bastardodon for 0, his Rocky Helmet doesn't do anything. So Rocky Helmet has a 50% chance of working every turn. That's the only downside about it. Okay, Pokemon communication here is nice. We shuffle this Shinx. Cards we can pull: Electabuzz, Electivire, a Luxray, and 2 Luxios. So hopefully it's the 2 Luxios we pull, because that sets us up really nice now. That sets us up really nice now. Really, really nice. Now, just in case these Sabrinas, let's make sure we have over that 100 health mark. Just in case he somehow builds 100 energy on this guy, he's not going to. Max he can do is 30. He'll build energy back here or here. Shouldn't be much of an issue. Well, we should be good. Your grind never stops, huh? Just my job. That little boy back there is not an issue. His evolution, that could be an issue. But as of right now, next round, I can knock out one of his Dialgas and then knock out his other Dialga on the very follow-up. Oh, this is perfectly fine by me. This is absolutely fine. There's the energy we needed. I had no energy in my discard pile, so that gives me 4 energy in my discard pile now, which is what I need to charge my Volkner. So that doesn't bother me. Now, do I want to have another Electabuzz on my bench or no right now? Because right now, this guy's the big threat. Next round, he needs to evolve you and put an energy on you. And then you deal 80 damage. But then I just snipe the back bench. So I don't even care about you coming up. Right now, you're the big threat. I'm not going to play a Pokeball because if he Sabrinas me, he fucks up my Luxray follow-up attack. Right now, you're the threat. 30 health is all he has, but he's the threat. And even if he pulls up his Sheldon and evolves it into his Bastardodon, the Bastardodon has a 50% chance to negate 100 damage. So he will be able to... He will only take 20 damage from me. But the thing is, I don't care about his Bastardodon. Don't care about it. Oh no, I have no energy. I can't attack him. And even if I do attack him, there's a 50% chance he takes minus 100 damage. So this Pokemon 160 HP. Even if I hit it, I can't kill it in one go. And if he lands heads, I only deal 20 damage to it. Oh no. There's nothing I can do. Remember that energy he discarded from me? Here it is back now. Hello, Dialga, that I set up earlier on in the game. Yep. Literally, nothing you can do. Not a single thing. Not a single thing. Sucks to suck. Luxray, man. Luxray, Volkner. Electivire. Pretty disgusting, actually. Sniping back row is crazy. Sniping back row for 120 damage is crazy. Anything sitting on the bench is dead. Is dead. There is no way there's not at least one card. So with Luxray, you can attack any Pokemon. You then lose 3 energy. But if you have Volkner, you gain 2 energy back. And then you just add your follow-up energy. It's nice. A very nice start here. Electabuzz to start ramping for Electivire. If we get killed, we have our Volkner energy then ready to go. Very cool. Okay, we need a nice little stage 1. Not this round, just next round's all we need it by. That's nice as well. All right, that's pretty good. Yep. That's pretty good. There's a lot of new cards in this expansion that can hit bench or hit any Pokemon, which is great. It adds so much cool playability. Yeah. Basically, no matter what deck you make right now in the game, there's a counter for it, which is really, really nice. You have a deck that specifically snipes bench, there's something that counters that. You have a deck that builds and does this, there's something that counters that. Right now, I think the game is in a really good space. And it's in a really fun space as well. Lots of really cool new mechanics. Which meta is worse, Celebi or Palkia? I think Mewtwo and Celebi are the least skill-based decks possible. Palkia is mainly just another Misty deck. It's same as ever, the Misty deck, pretty much. Show you up there. Yeah, he 20'd and dawned over. 40 damage that round, pretty scary. If he evolves, he kills this Electabuzz right here, which I'm not a big fan of. Ideally, I wanted to add an energy and start ramping him. But we're going to just leave this guy take some hits for us, and I'm going to just build here because of that. Yeah, the Darkrai with an energy and then Dawn and an attack is disgusting. He basically gets 2 attacks in 1 turn sometimes. It's quite filthy, actually. I'm going to play this Electabuzz to stop any Sabrinas. Have you played any Infernape yet? I was playing Infernape for the end of yesterday's stream, and Infernape Garatina Dawn. Oh, so good. So good. Just ridiculous. And if I didn't evolve, we were dead. So us evolving to the Electivire was definitely the smart play. So now here's the thing. If I pull up the Luxray right now, I one-shot his Wheezing. But then his Darkrai is coming out with 120 on the following turn. That's not great for me right now. I'm going to be honest. His round 1 energy Dawn attack really fucking put me on the burner here. Like, that is absolutely the greatest start he could have had. That is the maximum damage this deck could do. And then right now, he is on the max damage output this deck could possibly do. That requires a Darkrai, a Dawn, a Coughing, and the Wheezing. And he pulled all of them turn 1, turn 2. It happens. It's beautiful to see. I just wish it didn't happen this round, ideally. So, if I do pull up the Luxray, yeah, I get the knockout here, but then I do get fucked in the follow-up. So what we can do is we're going to energy here on the Electabuzz. He's going to kill this Electivire. He can honestly just end his turn and kill it. And then we see if I want to build an additional energy, take a hit, and then evolve. Go for a setup with the Electivire first. I should have played the Shinx as well. I made a misplay. I should have played the Shinx on the bench too. So I'm going to have to let my Luxray take a hit here, but it's not a big deal. He's taking max 40 damage. But not a big deal. But I could have negated that damage by playing my Shinx. But then I would have had to spend an energy to retreat at the same time. I don't know. Just got the full art Garatina. Very nice, man. That shit looks sick. Yeah, I don't have one. I want one. I want 2. So he's expecting me to come out with this Luxray and deal some big damage. But if I do, then I'm pretty much fucked to his Darkrai. Do I do it? Anyway, I've got an energy ready on my Electabuzz. Nah, I didn't just die with this Luxray. I need more energy on you. So we just kind of siphon the health to you. Get you up ready. 30, 40, 50, 60. He can deal 60. If he has a Koga, he can one-shot this Electabuzz. I need this Electabuzz to survive for one round. It's annoying. I haven't pulled any of my giant capes or whatever they're called. If I had a giant cape, I'd be safe this turn. So ideally, I need him not to have a... Yeah, I'm going to go for the risk. I can absolutely be alive this round if I want to, but I'm going to go for the risky play because if I do the safe play, I still don't see how I win this. But right now, he cannot get this Electabuzz. He just needs a Leaf or a Koga. That's game. I went for the risky play. I knew it was the risky play. If I'd done the safe play, I'm going to be honest, I was just stalling at the game and making it last longer than it needed to land at last. Should I buy the premium pass? Your money. Do what you want with it. It's up for you to decide. Random person on the internet shouldn't be the person who tells you how to spend your money. Yo, what's happening, Nicholas? Welcome back into the stream, boss, sir. Oh. There we go. I had a little splinter in my finger from like a week ago, and it's been annoying the fuck out of me. And I just got it out. Thank God. It's been really annoying. It was a good matchup in the last game, but literally flawless start. Darkrai on bench. Coughing in front. Energy on his Darkrai. Dawned then over. Like... max damage he should have been able to do round 1 was 20, and this man was coming out with like 40, 60 round 1. I was like, great. Yeah, the only thing that kept me alive last round was one of these. Didn't pull it. Okay, he's a Drud, so he has something that he's planning on stalling for or building some chip damage with. Let's see what he does. Is this guy playing my Darkrai deck? No. We've seen one like this. Now, we ran into one other deck like this. Just going maximum chip bench damage. This deck might actually be good for me. Okay, you go there. Max damage you can deal is 20. Hold my giant cape, hold my evolution. Rocky Helmet and Drud does stack, yes. So if you put a Rocky Helmet on Drud and somebody attacks you, Drud deals 40 damage, which is nuts. Round 1, you can play Drud, followed up with a Rocky Helmet, and if usually round 1, the opponent is max doing 20, 40 damage unless they got some crazy mad setup. Ideally, in those first few rounds, Drud is dealing more damage with it attacking, which is just fucking crazy. It's absolutely nuts. Okay, let's see. I got one here. I'm pretty sure I can get away with a giant cape this round, but just in case I've miscalculated something, let's get ourselves 20 more HP, just in case. And if he's Sabrina's, that's also really good for me because I get the Luxray next round, which is a free evolution, so I don't really care. And let's get an extra energy here. Have you ever win? In Pokemon? No, I've never won a single game. Yeah, I've been trying really hard, but no, I've never won a single game in Pokemon. Yeah, Granty, that's the main platform. Would recommend getting over there. Chat's much easier to read and stuff too. TikTok and YouTube chat is quite spammy, and 90% of the time it's just the same question on repeat. Because, you know, so many people coming in and out of the stream, so it's hard to keep up with everyone on there. But Kick chat is usually the main spot to be. Yeah, don't usually miss a lot of messages over on the Kick side of stuff. Oh, wow, he does not want to let me get this Electabuzz up. Wow, he's actually getting rid of the Drud right now. Gonna be honest, I did not think he was gonna pull the Darkrai up. I did not think he was gonna do it. Because if I thought he was gonna pull up the Darkrai, I would have just evolved into the Electivire. Yeah, well, that completely shuts down what I was about to do. Completely shut down what I was going to do. Max damage I can do this Darkrai this turn is 120. But I can do 120 the follow-up turn as well. So, our Electabuzz dying ain't a big deal, because for Volkner to work, I need discarded energy. So he just discarded tree energy for me so I can Volkner. So he just said, if he didn't knock out, I couldn't have done that Luxray attack this turn. So he just charged my Luxray for me. Now, one thing that could mess me up here is if he Sabrina's me. Nah, if he Sabrina's, I still win. I'd run old Electabuzz instead. No, the point of this Electabuzz is I can put one energy on him and turn it into two, which allows me to build from my bench, do free retreat, fuel my Volkner, and also fuel my Electivire. So new Electabuzz is incredibly crucial for that. Yeah, without him, this strategy doesn't work. Can you hover over Electivire? I can. Will I is another question. Yeah, he's right here. 120 HP, stage 1 Pokemon, 2 energy, 40 damage. If he has 2 more electric energy on him, deals 80 damage. 3 or 3 cost. There you go. You gonna just go for the damage here? What are you gonna do? Does he have a Greninja ready for next round? He needs double Greninja to kill this Luxray. It's 2 Pokemon this can pull me. That was one of the 2. Yeah, he needs both of his Greninjas to get the kill here. And now I have 120 sweeping. Even if he pulls out double Greninja this round, I still win the game. How'd you feel about the A2 card so far? Bro. For every reason. Yeah, the variety of new cards, loving it. Gen 4, amazing. My first pick would have been Gen 2, but Gen 4, close afterwards. So don't mind that they're not going chronological order. Still incredibly happy with it. All the new abilities, all the new Pokemon, all the new items. Loving it. The current meta decks that are there, the decks that they completely counter, some old decks that never existed, now becoming good decks. I'm really liking the current standing of the game. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, metal decks are actually good now. They're actually good. Yeah, pretty tight. This Volkner deck, man, is It's pretty good, actually. It's pretty damn good. I'm not minding this. I need to play a little bit more to get used to knowing when I should or shouldn't sacrifice my Electabuzz and just let him be an energy hog and just stall for me. When I should or when I shouldn't evolve him and just do minimal damage. When I should or when I shouldn't Volkner for the Luxray second follow-up hit. Or should I just save that for the second Electrovire? So I need to play a little bit more. But overall, you see in there, we fueled for one. Then from that one being fueled, that fueled the second Pokemon. It's pretty nice, actually. Right. Let's make a new deck because I want to make my first official troll deck, which is something our streams are very much known for doing. In every expansion of this game, there's only been 2 so far, we make troll decks. And they are literally to do one thing and one thing only, and that is to piss off our opponents. The entire purpose of it. They usually have a specific thing we're doing in the Apex Legends. In the Apex Legends? Apex Legends is a shooter game. Genetic Apex. In the Genetic Apex expansion, we had a double Hypno, which each of them do a sleep, 50%, to put your opponent to sleep. Then we had a Penurchinet in front, which is a 50% to paralyze. Then we had a Zapdos on bench. So ideally, that entire deck was sleep, paralyze, coin flips. I play one Hypno, it flips a coin. I play second Hypno, it flips a coin. I attack with Penurchin, it flips a coin. So the entire point of that deck was to make my opponent watch as many coin flips as possible and make my opponent skip as many turns as possible by sleeping and paralyzing them on repeat. And then when we ran out of sleeps or paralyzes, because he inevitably knocked out my Penurchin, because it's eventually going to happen, we then had our Zapdos on the bench with loads of energy on it, then flipping 4 more coins. And it was just as bullshit as possible. Then in the Mythic Island, the Celebi expansion, we done a variation of that deck, but I wasn't enjoying it as much. So we then made another variation, which involved using like Dugtrio, for example, and then we had a lot of fun with that. But in the A2 card pack, there is a lot of new cards that we can use. So much so, one single troll deck will not be enough. I will have to make at least 2 to 3 specialized troll decks depending on what we're doing. And the very first troll deck, I think, might be one of the most annoying ones. Ideally, if we get this set up, if I pull the right cards at the right time, and I'm playing against most decks, we should be able to make the opponent not be able to attack a single fucking turn. We'll see though on that one, and we'll be using a couple cards to make this happen. This is what I was thinking about a little bit. I think it's going to be really fun for me, not for the enemy, obviously. So we first need a steel type Pokemon, which is going to start off this deck, and that steel type Pokemon is 2 Dialgas. After Dialga, we need 2 Porygon. You might see where I'm going with this. It is indeed. Yes. This is going to be a Porygon deck. Porygon 2 and Porygon-Z. So the ideal perfect setup with this deck, Dialga in front, Porygon on bench, 2 energy on Dialga, fuel for Porygon-Z. We just need 1 hit from him and then he's ready to rock him. We can then retreat. And then every round we attack with Porygon-Z, his ability is made to piss off your opponents. 140 HP, basic Pokemon. Change the energy type of the next energy that will be generated for your opponent to one of the following at random. Grass, fire, water, thunder, psychic, fighting, dark, or steel. So if our opponent is playing a fire-only deck, there is a 1 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is a 1 in 8 chance that they get the energy they need. There is a 7 in 8 chance they get the energy they don't need. And if we get Porygon up at the right time, we can make it so the opponent cannot attach the energy their Pokemon needs. Now, if their Pokemon already has the energy on it, we can't stop them from attacking, obviously. If their Pokemon uses some colorless energy as a backup, we can't stop that. If they use cards like Brock and stuff, there is things that they can do. But if we get the Porygon up at a reasonable time... Oh, I've only got one Porygon-Z. I need a second one. Oh, no. I've only got one Porygon-Z. Oh, how much is he to craft? I probably don't have enough points. That is going to be... Ideally, I want 2 Porygon-Zs because it will double my chance of drawing him early in the game. Okay. Let's see. Well, let's see what else we'll be building with this bad boy. Probably have some Sabrinas in there. Probably run 2 Leafs. Probably run 2 of you, 2 of you. Dawn might be good. Yeah, Dawn also might be really good. Well, if we're using Dialga, we're building the energy. We just need to use Dialga once to fuel Porygon-Z and then just manually add an energy. Leaf, retreat the Dialga back, build him on the bench. Dawn could work, but she's not fully needed. But I do need my second Porygon-Z. Maybe 1 Sabrina, one Clyde. Red cards. Oh, it is a troll deck, right? We have Pokemon Communications in there to try and maximize our card draw, of course. Pokeballs, Communications, Professor Research. I'm thinking, would Clyde be more beneficial? You know what? I think Clyde will be more beneficial. I'm going to do one of each for now. Clyde is Cyrus, by the way. We call him Clyde. It's his name. Deal with it. I need one more Porygon-Z to make this deck. And this is going to be our first of our troll decks because there is many new cards in the game that do some interesting things. So let's see how lucky we are. And maybe there's a Porygon-Z in the Wonder Pick. And maybe we can just also get it. Chances of a Porygon-Z being in here? Not unlikely. Chances of it being in here and us getting it? Pretty unlikely. But you never know. A few nice full arts in there. Come on. Imagine if he's in here and we get him. It just means it was meant to be. He's in expired. That's also fine. We got points to... Use pack points? I've used all my pack points. Trade? Cannot trade the current generation, just the previous gen cards. Is this meant to be? Is this meant to be? There is a 1 in 5 chance that we get the Porygon-Z right now. Where is the Porygon-Z? Card 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Where is it? Where is it? Card 13. Porkin says 2. Let's get it. Oh, that would have been really nice if we got him. Let's see where he actually was. He was on there. Card number 5. Bro, imagine if we got him. 1, the fact of a Porygon-Z being in there, that was pretty unlikely. And then if we also got him as well, bro, that would have been fate. Let's have a look. Maybe there's another expired Porygon-Z for some reason. I doubt that, but you never know. And then this is the one we already picked. Damn it. So yeah, I've actually spent all my pack points. I've only got 5 pack points left right now. Ooh, I've got 10 hourglasses. I've completed a mission. What have I completed? Click to begin with. Thank you. Premium stuff. Wonder Pick. A need some more hourglasses. If I wonder pick a few more times, I get 1 hourglass, which isn't enough. Got no other challenges in here. I need 2 more hourglasses. I'm pretty sure I maxed out the... Yeah, we've already maxed out the hourglasses in here. Feels bad, man. Bumble. The wonder picks are predetermined, but whatever. This deck is going to be significantly harder to use with only 1 Porygon-Z. That's the only thing. That's enough. I literally just need 1 more Porygon-Z. I've got everything else in here I need. Oh, that's really annoying. Can't you just buy it with points? Yes, I don't have any points. If I had the points, I could, but I don't have them. Could I buy a Bugatti with $1 million? Yes, I don't have $1 million, but if I had $1 million, I could. If I had a big penis, you know, my fiance would be satisfied, but she's not, you know. It's funny because it's true. Ah, man, I really wish I had that second Porygon. Spend the $1. I spent $100 like a day ago, so no. It's very easy for people on the internet to tell me to spend my money. No. I've spent $100 in the game like a day, 2 days ago. I'm good. Spent $100 on a free-to-play game. I think I'm good. Come on. How about you give me the money and I'll open the packs? No? Then shut the fuck up. Yeah. How about you come over to my Kick stream and subscribe? You don't want to do that? Then shut up, little child. Right, what can we make instead? Oh, we're gonna have to come back to that Porygon deck then. So that was really gonna be my first troll deck we made. Okay, so second troll deck. Second troll deck is going to also include Dialga, which is pretty handy actually. Do I have 2 of? No, I've only got 1 Mischievous. I want to play around Mischievous, but I've only got 1 right now. Steel, perfect. So we're still gonna grab 2 of you. And I am looking for a little colorless boy. And that colorless boy is known as Lickitung EX. Lot of energy required to use him, but then he starts rocking some damage. Also 4 energy to retreat. Very, very disgusting amount of energy. So we're gonna pair him with... Do I pair him with new Lickitung or old Lickitung? New Lickitung is guaranteed 50 damage, 2 to retreat. You know what? We're going to pair him with new Lickitung, just because old Lickitung is 3 to retreat, and new Lickitung is 2 to retreat, and he's guaranteed damage. I haven't put as much thought into this deck, so I'm kind of just like figuring this out as we go right now. How much to get that card? The Porygon-Z? Let's see, what is it for pack points? Actually, I assume Porygon-Z is like 150 pack points. I have like 5. Yeah, I literally have 5, goddamn. Yeah, I assume he's like 150 because he's a stage 3 Pokemon. Oh yeah, he's colorless. I was looking at metal. Yeah, 150 as I thought. So I'd need to open... How many packs would I even need to open to get 150 points? Well, 1, if I'm to open packs, I'm not spending money. Unless chat wants to give me money to open packs. Aside from that, I ain't spending money right now. I spent a lot of money the day the update came live, so I'm good. I'd need to open like, what is it, 5? How many pack points do you get per pack you open? Need to open 295 packs. I don't think that is correct if it's 5 pack points per pack. I think it's like, I think it's just over 30 because I already have 5. I think it's like 30. Is it 32 because I already have pack points? 33? Yeah, I need to open around 30 packs. Now, of course, in those packs, we could just pull a Porygon because he's not a super rare card. He's got a good drop rate. Yeah, because it is 5 per pack, so it's around like 33 or something like that we need. Yeah. Or 29 because I've already got the 5. Some number. It's not important because I can't open 30 packs and I don't have pack points for it, so I can't do it. So, we're going to go back to doing what we were doing. Oh, I never continued what I was doing. Feels bad. Yeah, 29 packs required. Thank you. And double Dialga. Then. Up. Double Lickitungs. Maximizing our health. Because 150, 160, adding that 20 is fucking sick. Let's see. For you, because you're 4 energy. Have Dialga up. Attack twice. Leaf retreating back. Lickitung's up. 4 energy. Dialga's on bench with 2 energy. I can manually add energy to him. Lickitung is about to die. Retreating back. Burn the energy on him. Or leave 2 energy on him. Dialga's up in front. More than likely with 4 energy at that stage if Lickitung can take 2 turns for me. We could get away without a Dawn. We could definitely get away without a Dawn. So because I think Mars will go really good. Potions might be nice. We're not rocking any X speeds. 2 of you. 2 of you. Again, these are troll decks is the game plan here. Dialga and Lickitung, only Pokemon in the deck. So ideally, we will always start with either Lickitung or Dialga. We have a 50-50 of starting with one of these guys in hand. Ideally, we want Dialga with Lickitung on the bench. That is the setup. If we don't get him, Pokeball to pull our other card, / you to get that running. You'd stay alive. 2 Professors. Potions for maximum survivability. I've got 2 Marses, which is worse than a red card. I play it turn 1, it gives them max 3 cards. I play it later on in the game, it can literally bring them then to 1 card. And then maybe 1 Mars, 2 Leafs. So we can make sure we get that Dialga off the bench. Oh wait, I'm on 19. Can I run double Mars? Oh, I can run double Mars. Even better. Troll deck. Yeah, because we're not running a Dawn in here. Okay. Not my first troll deck I wanted to make for this expansion. The first troll deck I wanted to make was using Porygon-Z, but this is how I go. I also want to make a troll deck using Fanrotom and Purugly. I think I'll pair Purugly with Aerodactyl, which would be really nice because Aerodactyl needs to use a fossil, so he's not a basic, so I should always get Purugly up pretty much instantly. Who's the name of... Why do you have 22 Leafs? Because when I open packs, I have gotten a combination of 22 Leafs in total, I guess. And I just haven't done anything with them. Let's see. So old Aerodactyl definitely needs to go into a deck. Purugly absolutely needs to go into a deck. Maybe also Persian as well. Old Aerodactyl is just colorless, right? He's not even under fighting, is he? Yeah, it's Persian. Yeah, it's for card draw. Persian. So Persian has a real nice ability. Flip a coin. If heads, discard a random card from your opponent's hand. We then pair that with old Aerodactyl. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent shuffles their active Pokemon into their deck. And then we now have Purugly. And Purugly is 3 energy for 60, but it's guaranteed. Your opponent reveals their hand. Choose a card you find. Choose a card you find there and shuffle it into your opponent's deck. So you guarantee to remove a card from their hand, which is pretty ridiculous. Now, I think if I want to add Fan Rotom in here, we're going to be getting a little bit too messy. So maybe actually get rid of the Persians instead. I think we get rid of... Oh, maybe we get rid of the Aerodactyls instead. Aerodactyl shuffles a card back into their hand. Where Fan Rotom shuffles into their deck, should I say. Where Fan Rotom shuffles it into their hand. Obviously, if we shuffle it back into their hand, we can then retreat and use Purugly on the follow-up turn to get that exact card and shuffle it back into their bench. Into their deck. Sorry, too many words here. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to add you in here instead. So, ideal setup. Round 1, Meowth, 1 energy, attack, draw a card. Get our Persian. Round 2, attack, and if we do land heads, we get rid of a card out of their hand. Nice and simple. If they pull out a big boy that's a bit scary to us, swap out to Fan Rotom. We attack with him. If heads, puts your opponent's active card back into their hand. And if it's an evolution Pokemon, it puts all their stages back into their hand. And then on the next follow-up turn, we can pull up Purugly, which then we use his attack. This is guaranteed not 50-50. Your opponent reveals their hand. We choose a card and shuffle that back into their deck. So we could literally... The enemies can have a Charizard out in front. We could use Fan Rotom to put Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard back into their hand. Next round, they play Charmander. We then retreat, pull up Purugly, use the attack, and shuffle the Charizard back into their deck. Well, I'd actually shuffle the Charmeleon back into their deck, because then it means he has to wait to pull the Charmeleon before he can then evolve into the Charizard. So the Charmeleon would actually make more sense. But then if I can get a follow-up attack, I'd then also put the Charizard back into there. I have to pull both of them then. And then obviously leave Purugly up and just keep shuffling as many cards back into the deck. A lot of health, kind of rocking like that. That could be pretty troll. That could be pretty troll. Now, the only thing is, all these cards are quite weak. That's the only issue. So we kind of gotta just hope just a wee little bit. But what can we add in here? Sabrinas are great. The only Pokemon I'd need to leaf is Purugly. All the rest of the Pokemon is 1 energy to retreat, so we can kind of afford to do that. Retreat, add an energy. Need to keep them alive. Need to get card draw. That doesn't give me any Pokeballs, though. We could get rid of, like, the Fan Rotom, but I'm loving the Fan Rotom into the Purugly play for evolutions. So we'll just rock it and see, man. And we're gonna run RGB color, because every card in this deck is colorless. This one is not going to have a very consistency rate behind it, but when it works, it'd be pretty funny. So I think this troll deck with the Porygon will be the most consistent. I just need to get my second Porygon-Z. I think this deck will be the second most consistent, and then this is pretty inconsistent. And then there's still one other kind of trollishy deck we can make, but I need to put a little bit of thought behind that. So let's bring our second troll deck out, because I don't have the cards to play my first troll deck. I need one more Porygon-Z. It's the main one I want to play, if I'm being honest. We'll see. Ding, ding, ding. Not the start we want, but I do have a leaf in hand. So this Pokeball has a chance to pull 2 Dialgas or one other Lickitung. Ideally, we want the Dialga. So I can Pokeball, leaf, and still play the Dialga. That's why we got 2 leaves in our deck. So I could play my second Dialga for additional overflow energy, but I'm going to hold its Dialga in case I pull a Pokemon Communication, and I can shuffle this Dialga back in to try get a Lickitung. If he has a Sabrina, is what it is, but we'll see. And yes, because this is a troll deck, I'm currently running 2 Marses. Which is basically a red card, but worse than a red card. For the opponents. Good for me. Very good for me. Okay, so now we don't got to worry about that. So we're going to play second Dialga now, because I literally don't need to draw for anything else. We attack for 30. Throw it on the Lickitung. I attack again for 30. Lickitung's ready next round. But ideally, I'm going to keep this Dialga up for as long as I can to just deal as much damage as possible. Just tick away with him. He's going to be building his bench, but ideally, I'm going to have you dealing 100 damage and you dealing a minimal of 100 damage. Ow. That's mean. Right, give me one of my capes. I got 2 capes. I have a potion which will keep me out of kill range. That cape is even nicer. That's 20. And that's 40 health in 1 turn. You won't be able to do anything about that. We play this here. We energy over on you. Same thing again. 30 damage. Now our Lickitung is ready. Next round. 160 HP, dealing a minimal of 100, but also flipping coins for additional 40 damages. But I'm going to keep this Dialga up, if I can, 1 more turn to build my other Dialga a little bit more if possible. And just get his Pachirisu in absolute 1-hit kill range. So my Lickitung does not need any coin flips. Because my coin flips aren't the greatest. That's it. 2 Dialgas, 2 Licky Lick evolutions, which is 2 Lickitungs, 2 Licky Licks, and then all the rest is cards. Yep. Well, they're all cards, but non-Pokemon. So I've made 3 troll decks. This is the middle one. I'm missing a Porygon-Z to make what I actually want to make. So here's the thing. We can retreat you. Throw you up. And do this. So Mars is a red card, but she is the support version of a red card. So what she does is, your opponent shuffles their hand back into their deck and draws a card for each of the remaining points to win. So if you play a Mars, the max cards they can draw is 3. If they are 1 point away from winning the game, so if they have 2 knockouts, you play Mars, they draw 1 card. If they have 10 cards in hand, they only draw 1. Ah, well there goes that Dialga. I was hoping he wouldn't do that, but I get the guaranteed Lick kill. And if his Zapdos wants to win a kill, he literally has to land every single hit. I ideally wanted to get this Dialga up 1 more turn, but whatever. So my opponent now has 3 cards in hand. He just got 2 knockout points. So I do this. He shuffles all those cards back into his deck, and he pulls a maximum now of 1 single card. How many cards do I have left? 7. We might not pull. We're going to go for the guaranteed build over here. We get the guaranteed knockout, but then it comes down to the Zapdos. Yeah, it's literally red card on steroids. It's good, but again, it's a support card. So I can't play that in a Leaf or a Geo or Cynthia or Erica or any other support cards. I can't play that in a Professor's Research on the same turn. So it's a lot more powerful than a red card, but it's then restricted because it's a support card. Alright, this man needs to land every single heads with this Zapdos if he wants to one-shot. And then I need to land 1 heads next turn. That's what we gotta land. Man, for someone who drew 1 card last round, he played a lot of cards that turn. He needs to land all 4. All right, we're still alive. So I can totally just retreat and attack for 100 with the Dialga. He then needs to land 3 heads, but I feel like I gotta go for the Lick play. So like, we can retreat the Dialga, deal 100 damage, and then he has to land 3 heads to kill me. Where if I leave this Lickitung up, I need to land 1 heads, but he only needs to land 2 heads to kill me. Yeet! Yeet! Oh! Big yeet! Licky coming in with the destruction. That was beautiful. Oh, that was absolutely beautiful. Wow. 490 damage. I attacked twice that entire game. Twice? No, I done the couple hits with Dialga at the beginning for 30s. Well, goddamn! That was so unnecessary. God damn it, man. That poor guy. All he had to do was land like lots of Zapdos coin flips. Not the start we want to get. We want Dialga in front, ideally. We have a 50% chance of starting with Dialga. 50% chance of starting with Lickitung. We played 2 games, both rounds started with Lickitung. Brr. Not a big deal because we can leaf the Lickitung back and play the Dialga. It just wastes one of our cards and wastes a potential turn. Alright, we go digging for a leaf. I'm just thinking if I top deck a leaf, I can instantly... You know what? We're going to go for this one. I could manually start building the Lick. But I should have at least 1 energy on the Dialga so that way when I do leaf, I can add an energy on the same turn and then start attacking. So after this round, I'm going to start building on the Lickitung. Highest damage I've done in one match is 600. I'm not sure, like, in total? I'm not sure. Oh, bro, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. That was a huge mistake. All right, we evolve you here. We get you ready. Gonna have 2 Licky Licks charged up and ready to rock. We're gonna Giant Cape on you to keep your health up nice and high. That guy just helped me. Big time. Big time. Celebi players, when they don't pull Celebi, they panic. They're just like, Sabrina! Sounds like TikTok chat. Weird. Well, he gets the Superior pretty quick. Well, that's 80 damage, 90 damage. It's still pretty scary damage. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to get a second Dialga. We're going to play him here. We're going to manually retreat to stall for a turn. We're going to build an energy on you. And the next round, I just leaf. He can't kill this Dialga this turn. He can kill my other Dialga. But I don't want him to get 2 knockout points right now. So we can go ahead and leaf my Dialga to set in front. Add an energy to Licky Lick next turn and attack. Let's see. Come on. You have 1 card you can attack with right now. Do the attack. He's using all his brain cells. He just played a Celebi, so it's taken a minute to figure out what he has to do. It happens. Celebi players are a bit slow sometimes. There you go, bro. You got it. Boo. Ah, who said that? Yo, we got fucking Eprest. I have no idea what that name is. That just looks like random letters. But my man EP, thank you very much for the gifted sub. I have no idea how to say your name. All right, we leaf you out. Back heel you come. Energy up on our Licky Lick. 160. If he geos and lands 3 coins, he can kill us. So let's do this. So we knock out this no matter what. He pulls up the Celebi. He's able to flip 4 coins. He needs to land all 4 to kill us. Then I need to land 1 coin flip to beat him. Let's see. These coin flips mean nothing here. I'm the Celebi now. If I was him, I'd be afraid to pull up my Celebi. I'd pull up like my my Servine to stall and let Celebi get more energy. That's what I'd be doing if I was him. Wow, he's going to pull up the Celebi. You need to land every single coin heads to kill me. Just a heads up. He has 0 knockouts. We just give him this Lickitung here. This is actually good for me. That's actually really good for me. Because he could have hit my Lickitung and then not killed it. Well, 1, he could have hit my Lickitung and killed it. Or 2, he could have hit my Lickitung, got it weak, and then finished it off on the follow-up round. Now my Lickitung gets to attack first. Yeah, he gets 2 more coin flips next round, but he could have attacked with his Celebi twice. Where now he's only attacking with the Celebi to this Licky once. It's like, oh, okay, bro. Shuffle his 2 cards in, give him 2 different cards. What's the name of this game? Halo 5. We need 1 single... I'm the Celebi player now. Licking Celebi's out. Yeah, I said what I said. Bro, that is stupid. That is so stupid. Why is it like that? Chad, easy. Much easier. What was the idea behind the name? Am I missing something in there? Or did you genuinely just like slap your keyboard? It looks like you just randomly slapped your keyboard. This is Magic the Gathering. Yeah, we just pulled a Black Lotus, bro. Could you not tell? Oh, Celebi decks are so funny, man. So funny. Come on, start with Dialga this round. We haven't started with Dialga once, and we're not going to. I get a Pokeball and a Pokemon Communication. So Pokeball will either pull me... I've got 2 Dialgas that Pokeball could pull, or 1 Lickitung. If it pulls the Lickitung, we Pokemon Communication. That gives us a chance to pull 2 Dialgas or 1 Lick. Again, a bit annoying not starting with the Dialga once when we've a 50-50 chance of doing it. Okay, Pokeball first. Wow. Okay, so we play this. We have 2 chances of pulling a Dialga, 1 chance of pulling a Lick. We need the Dialgas. Wow! What? Yo, bro, good game. Good game. We're not winning this game. The game doesn't want me to win. We could have went and survived for a little bit and seen what cards we drew, but the chances of me not getting... So, the percentages there is actually insane. We have a 50% chance to start with Dialga. Didn't start with him. We then have a Pokeball. That gives us a 75% chance to pull our Dialga. Doesn't pull my Dialga. I then have a Pokemon Communication, which gives me a follow-up 75% chance to pull my Dialga. Doesn't give me my Dialga. The chances of that happening are like 1 in 34. Like, that's... We just were not meant to get a Dialga there. Like, all right, game. Straight up, card draw. Not for me this round. I understand. I'm not fighting against an opponent that round. I'm fighting against the game that round. Like, understood, game. Understood. I was like, all right. I'm good. I get it. How'd you play Pokemon, streamer? Just do a backflip. Yeah, do a backflip. Had to type that backwards when I was younger, thinking it'd be cool. Did you by any chance play Halo? That might sound like a really weird question. But it makes me think of a professional Halo player from back in the day. Huge Halo fan. Did you by any chance... Were you by any chance a fan of Walshy? Because his gamer tag was Walshy spelt backwards. I got 2 Dialgas. I can literally fuel a Dialga into a Dialga, but that's too easy. Okay, 50% chance I pull a Lickitung here. Nice. We don't play him this round just because it doesn't benefit us. He could Sabrina it. Well, she spelt with a Y. Bro, literally called that the reason everything? Was it, honestly? Yeah, I was a bit of a Halo fan. In the background, we have a Master Chief helmet right over there. On my wall, here, you'll like this. I just want to say, this is a pain in the arse to re-hang back up, so I appreciate that I'm showing it, okay? I have this on my wall, which is Halo 1, 2, and 3 framed. Bit of a fan. And I also have a Master Chief tattoo on the back of my bicep. I totally have biceps. Don't judge me. They're just really small biceps, but they exist. Okay, that actually wasn't too hard to re-hang back up. I missed it like twice, but nailed it. All right. You go up here. He might retreat into Starmie, which is 90 max. I can take that hit, no problem. We're not going to do anything yet. He can poison next round. That's also fine. Yeah, so bit of a Halo fan. Just a little bit. That's insane. I didn't even know they made frames like that. That was actually, there's a small company here in England that actually will, like, frame, like, any game. And there's different combos and stuff you can get. What were they called? I think they're literally just called, like, Frame a Game. Like, I think the name is pretty much as obvious as you could expect it to be. Let's see. If I Potion and Giant Cape this round, where does that put me? Does 50? Well, I'll take 10 damage at the end of this turn. Take 10. 10 and 10. We could retreat, but we're not going to. That's Licky Lick ready now. If he has a Starmie and he retreats to it, he can get the knockout here. Or if he has a Geo, he can get the knockout here. USA doesn't have cool stuff like that. I'm sure you can find places that absolutely do it, dude. Like, would be shocked if not. This is actually great. This is that just helped me so much. He just helped me by doing that Sabrina. I think he thought I was gonna pull up my Licky Lick, but I put 1 energy on this Dialga. So next round, my other Dialga now has 4 energy on it. I'm fine by that. My Licky Lick, full energy. My Dialga is also about to be full energy. I am absolutely game for that. Thank you. This gets me out of range of a Starmie next round. Oh, well, no. I take 10 damage. This Starmie hits for 90, and then I take 10 more poison. Let's see if he realizes that. Hit for another 30 here. And that's a lot of energy ready. Oh, and the Rocky Helm. The potion done nothing. If he has a Starmie, that is. He'll need to retreat to a Starmie for the kill. But I want his Starmie out in front. Can you battle me, please? I'm not doing viewer games as of right now. Okay. Well, if he has Starmie, I don't know why you wouldn't have just attacked this Dialga here. He wants hit this Lickitung. So we're going to pull up Aerodactyl, which is... They both have 80 HP. So if he had Starmie, he would have just attacked this one. Maybe he wants to take out the one because it has potentially 2 more energy on it. But... the only thing I can see is he just want to take out Dialga with 4 energy instead of Dialga with 2 energy. That's really all I can think of here. If he doesn't retreat the Tentacruel, that entire play was pointless. Alrighty then. So, what we do is pretty simple. We hit for 30. And I just throw that energy straight up on over here. Oh, I could have played an additional energy that ran too, but I'm stacked. That's fine. He's played both his Sabrinas. We pull up our Lickitung, and his Starmie cannot one-hit kill it. I need to flip 1 coin with Lickitung to one-shot this Starmie. You know what else is pointless? Circles. Factual information there, Moto. Factual. Bro, Rocky helmets are so good. So good. Basically, I win this with a coin flip. One heads and we win. Ah, there it is! Go! Oh, I wanted more. All right, 280? 260. That'll do it. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Right, I'm going to jinx it. But right now, this Lickitung deck is undefeated. My days, man. Literally undefeated right now. Wow. What's the deck? Just a random troll deck I just made. Yeah, I literally just made it. Like, that was like match number 3 with it. Shut up, Rip. That doesn't count. Shh. I was waiting for somebody to say that. But shh. I don't know what you're talking about, Rolf. No idea. Ugh, start with Lickitung. Start with Lickitung and no Pokeballs or Leaf in hand. Not a great start. Did this deck manage to beat Palkia, Vaporeon, Manaphy, Articuno deck? Yeah, we beat 7 of them already. And they mistied and landed 18 heads turn 1. I still need 1 more Porygon-Z to make my actual troll deck I want to play. That's what I actually need. There's a leaf. So that's something. I need a Dialga. A Pokeball gives me a 2 out of 3 chance of getting our Dialga. So we'll see. I assume he wants to retreat this Yanma so he can build the energy for his Yan Mega. He might just manually build it with it being it in front. But just Yan Mega is tree energy. Mew is tree energy. Ideally, he's just using Palkia to fuel both of his bench Pokemon, which might come in really nice for me. I think we'll see an energy played on Palkia this round. On Dialga this round. No, wrong. Just if you wanted to like leaf it next turn or something. Didn't even attack. Okay, Pokeball gives me a 2 out of 3 chance of drawing what I need. Excellent. Max damage you can deal is 20 to the Lickitung. Keep that Dialga up for maximum. I can leaf right now. And have the Dialga up. I can't attack. If I pulled Dialga last round, we could attack with Dialga this round. We're gonna hold. Hold and we see. Boo. Ah! And we also got Chris. You said Chad. Chris? Chad? Shit, which one was it? Too busy thinking about Halo stuff now. Firstly, gifting a sub and then coming in with the direct sub. Muchly appreciated, my G. Thank you very much. Okay, next round we can leaf and have the Lickitung up and start rocking. Because we have that 1 energy already. He has to evolve to Yan Mega right now. Yeah, thank you very fucking much, sir. Sabrina's a bit annoying. It saves me having to leaf and retreat, but I ideally want my Lickitung max HP. I kind of wanted the Dialga to take the hit here this round and then retreat him back. I have a giant cape. I have a potion. Well, Yan Mega comes out with quite a chunk of damage here. I don't know how much health Yan Mega has. We're about to see how much health it has. 140. So I just need 1 coin flip on him. 50% chance on my first coin flip, we just knock him out. His 120 is quite annoying, though. Well, we gotta go there. I could... If I leave... I can leaf back to the Dialga. But if he has a second Sabrina or a Clyde, then he fucks up my Lickitung. That's the only thing. If I attack with this Lickitung and don't land the heads, his Yan Mega is on 10 health, and I can finish off with our Dialga. We go for it. We have 2 pretty solid outs. If he has an Erica, that gets him in a kill range of our Dialga. Let's see. It keeps popping up saying, waiting for opponent to return, which usually means they're clicking out to watch into the stream. This might be a viewer from one of our vertical streams. Because whenever somebody's playing a game on mobile and they tab out to click onto like TikTok or YouTube or Kick, it pops up saying, waiting for opponent to return. So if he's really quickly looking up our stream to see what cards I have in my hand, see what my follow-up is, that will let him know if he can or can't attack. But right now he has to retreat. There's a couple things he could do, but he pretty much has to retreat. Only 7 subs away from that big 500. It actually might be updated past that. 1 second. Sometimes it doesn't like to manually refresh. No, yeah, that's where we are. Just Porkins one never updated. There he is there now. Yeah, right now we are currently 7 subscribers away on Kick from hitting our sub goal. That little marathon stream definitely helped us out a lot. Done a nice little 20-hour stream on Thursday/Friday because we streamed for so long. And as of, well, it's the beginning of the month. It's the 2nd of the month now. We currently have Porkin being the top monthly sub gifter. He's gifted 10 subscribers on the stream. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Thank you guys very much. Yeah, very close. Remember, if we can hold 500 subs for the entirety of the month, that means we do a nice giveaway at the end of the month. So we just started. It is now just gone February. If we can end off February at 500 subs or hold 500 subs, whatever you want to say, we'll get a nice old little giveaway in there. All I'm saying is the Nintendo Switch 2 is right around the corner. And we are known to give away many gaming consoles on this stream. So that'd be a nice little pre-planned giveaway right there. I'm just saying. Yeah, he just quit the game. He knew he was dead to my Dialga in the next round. Can we 1v1? I do host viewer games sometimes, but not right now because I'm busy making and trying out new decks. And if I'm playing against viewers, it's not a realistic test for the decks because I'm making all these decks so I can see what's good, see what's bad, see what I can recommend to people. And then I make YouTube videos on the decks so our viewers and other people can see the decks we've created. So if I'm playing my custom decks against viewers, it's a bit not rigged, but they're not normal games. So not doing viewer games right now because of that. But we do viewer games every now and again. We do streams where we just do it all day long. We do streams where we let viewers make my decks for me and I have to play those decks every single day. We do streams where we're just literally doing like mini tournaments and stuff. Loads of stuff like that. But not right now. Right, we got second Dialga, which is nice because I can fuel Dialga for Dialga, but I ideally want to fuel for that Lickitung. So we shuffle you back into our deck and try pull Lickitung or a Lickitung. That's really nice. We're not going to play him this turn. Yeah, we're going to play him next turn. Or even, yeah, next turn. Yeah, they're selling a life-size Gardevoir. Literally, I seen it on Twitter, and I made a tweet. And I think my tweet is incredibly accurate for how I feel about the life-size Gardevoir. So, let me find it here. So yeah, they posted, the Pokemon Center in Japan is doing a life-size Gardevoir plushie. And it looks a little something like... It looks a little something like that right there. And I tweeted saying I can finally smack that bitch for fueling Mewtwo in Pokemon Pocket. Yep. I would get a life-size Gardevoir just so I could smack her, man. Also, nice fucking Misty. And by nice Misty, suck a dick. Fucking Misties, man. Stinky. Just in case he's Sabrina's. I need to play this Lickitung now, just in case I get the Licky next round. Hashtag buff Misty. Bro, I swear, when I play against somebody who gets Misty, it's like a 90% chance they roll like multiple heads. I play Misty, it's like a 10% chance I get multiple heads. It's crazy. It's crazy. I wish they made a life-size Lickitung with a realistic tongue. I think they do, but you'd probably purchase that off of an alternative website. Yeah, bit of an alternative website. This man's played 2 cards. Articuno, Misty. He's now played his 3rd card, Palkia. Apparently there's a way to cheese the first coin flip. Nope. Whoever told you that? Talking shit. Not a thing. Right, we need Licky now. I can't attack this turn. But we need Licky and I need to be able to survive a hit. Ooh, that's game. Just for the memes on my way out. Just shuffle his entire hand. Give him 1. And then concede. Articuno Misty turn 1. He landed 3 heads. Smiles. Like, well, shit. Articuno Misty, man. Still such a disgusting deck. When it hits. You gotta run into them every now and again, right? Sometimes you need to be re-humbled in the game by just pure coin flips. Round 1 coin flip. It's like, shut up. I'm still not I'd prefer not to get round 1 Misty, but you might have just won message of the day. Dingle says, does anybody have the answers for the prostate exam? My fiance would. I mean, what? She seems to do enough of them. It's weird. Machop, yes. Machop is the answer to the prostate exam. I agree with you on that. I know that was an unrelated message, but it was the very next message that was posted in the chat. So, right, we had a leaf in hand, which is good. We want to pull a Dialga right now. Or next round. Ideally now would have been nice. Right, if I can get a Pokeball or a Pokemon Communication, we have a 2 out of 3 chance of pulling our Dialga and putting energy on him on the same turn. They make a huge Rayquaza, not life size, but they make like a 6-foot Rayquaza. Oh, damn. Not good for me there. I don't want to Lick because he's 4 energy to retreat. So I need to keep him as Lickitung to be able to retreat him. Bad card draw for me this round. Sorry, Max. I have no idea what you're typing because I only know English because I'm stupid. Is it true that the mini set is dropping on 28th of February? I think it's... Do you think it'd be February? Think it'd be that quick? I thought it'd be the month after, if I'm being honest. Oh man, where is my card draw? Where's my card draw? So my options are die right now, or evolve to my Lick and die in like 2 more turns. Because once I evolve to Lick, I leaf, I lose all my energy. Oh man, what is this card draw? 1 Professors, no Pokeballs, no Pokemon Communications. We're halfway through a deck and I've drawn a single Professors. We've got like 6 card draws in this deck. I've pulled 1 of them. Damn! Damn! Oh man, when the card draw's not in your favor, it really isn't in your favor, is it? Man, I got Misty turned 1 last game, and then I get card draw this round. Pokemon! What have I done? Except for be a terrible human being, troll kids on TikTok, and chat shit to my viewers on YouTube. But aside from all of those things, what have I done? Yeah, what have I done? Go down swinging? I literally can't even attack. Yeah. All I could do there is evolve to Lick, not be able to attack with him because I'm going to be 2 energy short even after adding in energy, and then just die on the follow-up turn. Even if I pull a Dialga on the next round, it's done. Yeah, unfortunate. Bad card draw is bad card draw. Oh, I haven't actually seen any of the full arts for any of the Lake Trio. Discard all energy from him then. Wait, if you have... Why would you not have played this guy in front? Why do you play this guy in front? He can't attack. Might not be getting something with that. Okay. I do not need 2 Licks in hand right now. You know what I do need? I need a Lickitung. Not this round, but next round I definitely need one. I don't have a leaf in hand, so I'm going to just add 1 energy. End turn. This just stops him from being able to play a Sabrina, which would then put my Dialga back on the bench and waste the energy I just played. For a turn. Probably top decked it. Did he? Oh, yeah, that might have actually been the very next card draw. No, you're right. And then this can get me my other Dialga now. Right? Or Lickitung. Cool. Okay, we play you up here this round. We professors. Okay, well, we stacked the bench. I'm gonna let him think he can deal 160, but we can survive his attack. Straight down here. Straight to the Lickitung. Guys, my phone is gonna die. Rest in peace. But I'm gonna go. Have fun. Use a charger. See you later, bro. Wah, wah. I actually get a good start to the game, and my opponent concedes after I dealt 30 damage. Snooze. At Dialga Lickitung, once I get reasonable card draw, not great card draw, just reasonable card draw, bro, it fucking deletes people. Time to change to an even stupider troll deck. This deck involves Meowth, Persian, Perugli's Evolution, Fanrodum. Yep. This deck is going to be incredibly stupid. Are they really removing trading? Wherever you heard that from, don't listen to those people. Yeah. They are updating trading to make it more reasonable. Hi, can you fight me? Yeah, meet me outside Tesco's. 6 o'clock. Gives you an hour, bitch. Fight any man. Bring it. Okay, we got Persian in hand. We got Perugly. Let's shuffle one of these Meowths back in to try to get Perugly's pre-evolution. Excellent. Bro, you see somebody playing these 3 cards? You should panic. Little Tesco's or big Tesco's? Tesco Extra. What deck is this? It's the deck you're currently looking at. Some random troll deck I just made. I don't even know what to call it, like, genuinely. Straight up just pure troll deck. Card draw this turn. Yeah, every card we're playing either shuffles a card, removes a card, or replaces a card. Persian has a 50% chance to discard a random card from my opponent's hand. Fanrodum has a 50% chance to put the active Pokemon back in my opponent's hand. Perugly has a guaranteed chance to show, well, not even chance, just guaranteed, to show my opponent's hand and let me pick one of their cards and shuffle it back into the deck. So we have the Persian now loaded. We have Leafs, so if we need to do anything, we can just shuffle them wherever we need. Play the Pokeball. Pull back one of the other Fanrodum. So we attack here for 40, and then 50% chance one of his cards just goes bye-bye. Wah! No card goes bye-bye. Now, if he evolves into Melmetal this turn, then I'm dead. Because we were ideally hoping to take a Melmetal out of his hand and just delete it from the game. So I need to get 2 energy on that Fan Rotom. Did I put any Dawns in this deck? Dawn actually might be handy for like retreating Persian. He's dead here, obviously. But like retreating Persian and then swapping an energy over, like without using the leaf. Because there is nothing in this deck. Perugly is my biggest HP Pokemon, 110 health. But he takes 3 energy to play. I can't even play him. That's a lot of card draw. I only have 1 Porygon-Z. I need 2 to make the deck. We've lost the game. There's nothing we can do here now. I have no way of killing this guy, and I have no way of shuffling him back in. I don't have time. It's game. We needed that Persian to hit. That was it. We just needed that Persian to just straight up hit. And it didn't. I played 2 energy. He has 4 energy with a Melmetal. Feels bad. Use Dawn? I may have Dawn in this deck. I genuinely don't remember. Yeah, I might just have Dawn in this deck. I genuinely don't remember. I made this deck like an hour ago. I can't remember back an hour ago. My brain's too small for that. Palkia's a scary card, man, isn't he? So I don't know which I hate seeing turn 1 more. Palkia or Articuno. Let's see. Do you think they'll ever do a balance update? No, everything in the game is exactly where they want it to be. If any Pokemon seems incredibly strong or any Pokemon seems incredibly weak, that's because that's how they want it to be. Pokemon TCG has been around for a long time. They understand what way they want certain cards. If a certain card is fucking insane or Misty with Palkia is ridiculous and super unfair, that's how they want it to be. Since the release of the game, not a single card has ever been edited or tweaked or whatever you want to say. And I don't think we will. Unless there's something that's added to the game that is genuinely broken and unattended or was a bit of an oversight from them. But this is Nintendo, and what they do is what they do. They deliver and like, that's it. It's like this because we said it is. When it comes to the cards and stuff. Obviously, trading mechanic, not so much. So, no, I don't think we'll get a balance patch. Because basically, the way they rebalance stuff in this game is new booster packs. Yeah, straight up new booster packs. If there's one card that's just absolutely more dominant than anything else in the game, and it's like, okay, this is genuinely OP. We need to adjust this just a wee little bit in here. That's what the booster packs are for. They bring in something that counters it, or they bring in some items that completely make it less effective then. They know what they're doing. You should hope. You could say that, but I think that's a pretty open wording description, Steve. But you're not completely wrong though either. Like, right? Looking at the A2 cards, like, overall, you're not completely wrong. We'll have to see across multiple expansions, booster packs and stuff, and see how it continues. My opponent is taking so long to do a single turn. I have a Meowth on the board. Just fucking click something, my dude. Took him a while to figure out he needed to do that. Is Cape better than a potion? Yes. because you cannot pre-potion a Pokemon to keep it alive, but you can pre-cape a Pokemon to keep it alive. So for example, let's say my Pokemon has 100 HP. That's his max health, 100. And the opponent can deal 100 damage. A potion doesn't help me because I'm at max health. Where I play a cape, I'm now on 120 HP. So you can pre-cape, but you can't pre-potion in that scenario. And there's some stages where both of them play very well together. I don't even know what card I'm trying to discard here, if I'm being honest. I just kind of want to just discard a card from his hand because it's funny. Wah! Big wah! You know what I think? I think maybe get rid... Maybe get rid of Fanrodom and add in a Hypno and Drowsy to allow me to sleep their active Pokemon. Because the thing is, if I want to get Purugly and Persian up, that's 5 energy and 2 stage 1 evolutions. And they both don't have a fuck ton of HP. Well, Purugly has an alright amount of HP. But Persian doesn't, and that's stage 1 and 2 energy, and then I'm really not building on anyone else in that time frame. So maybe something to stall or save for me. Maybe a Drud with a Rocky Helmet at this. This game is over, by the way. This deck is probably one of the worst decks I've ever made. Basically, if I don't land that coin flip instantly and get something good, game's over. I have no defense. The only thing about Jiggly Wiggly is stage 1 evolution requires tree energy to attack. If I'm putting tree energy on Wiggly, I'm not putting any energy on anything else. My Purugly's not getting tree energy put on it, which then just means, it just straight up means that I'm not doing any of the stuff I'm trying to do with this deck. That's the only thing. Yeah, that's the only issue there then. I think we have too many RNG effects in this deck, and we need to tone it down and make it a lot more consistent. Like, we have Persian, we have Fanrodom, we have Purugly in there as well. Like, that's quite a lot. That is quite a lot of different things all at once, which all require 2 energy, 3 energy, and are all evolutions. You're not an evolution. But 50% chance, 50% chance, 100% chance. I think we might need to kind of focus more on 1 or 2 instead of 3 or 4. Misty, what's the question? Or are you just saying the word Misty? Because saying the word Misty doesn't really do anything. Giraffe. Just said a random word. Yeah, add some words in there. You can type. You can do it. I'm proud of you. In this deck, I'm going to assume you don't know how Misty works, and that's fine, but Misty only adds water energy to a water Pokemon. You're not the first person to get confused by that. Many people do. Yeah, many people do. Put that Dawn back in, because next round he can Dawn, pull the energy off his Porygon, and then attack me. Yeah, Dialga could be a genuinely good setup for this. Get Dialga in front, fuel energy on our cards on our back, leave the Dialga out of the way, and then start throwing these out. Dialga can take some hits for us. We can maybe put on like a Rocky Helmet or the Giant Cloak on him as well. So we could do that. And then use him to fuel all the other Pokemon, because all the Pokemon that have these funky abilities are all colorless. So yeah, Dialga could definitely be one. But the thing is, if I don't start with Dialga or pull Dialga early enough in the game in the first few rounds, then I'm in the exact same position as I was before. That's fine. Show Xidax next. I have a YouTube video on it that I recorded, edited, uploaded, and made a thumbnail, so go check it out. YouTube links in the stream description. I would love if I had a Dawn in my hand right now. If I had a Dawn, we could literally pull an energy from this Purugly, and there's a 50% chance this Palkia goes straight back into his deck. Well, into his hand. But I either have Dawn in the bottom of my deck, or I don't have Dawn in this deck at all. I'm genuinely not sure. But that's the only play I have to have won this game here. I don't have a Dawn, so I can't do that. So, let's see what else was in his hand. What did he draw after this? Energy, and now he just wipes. The fact that we made this Palkia, like, genuinely struggle is kind of funny. But yeah, I think we need to maybe keep the Purugly and the Fan Rotom, get rid of the Persian, because Purugly is guaranteed, where Fan Rotom is a 50% chance. So maybe we do that. So we can Fan Rotom into the Purugly and just get rid of the Persian completely. And then replace the Persian with 2 Dialgas instead, which then also gives me place to put Dawns in there. Because 2 Dialgas just take up 2 spots, where Persians take up 4 spots, because we need to use Persian and Meowth. I like that. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I think that will be I think that'd be a really, really more consistent deck that will still keep all of the trolley mechanics in there we're looking for. Leaf Purugly Persian, you win. My Persian has literally 0 energy on it. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Are you just making up your own stuff now? Yeah, Persian had 0 energy. I leafed the Purugly. That doesn't do anything. If I just hit the opponent for 800 damage, I won the game. If we're just gonna say shit. I'm not sure what you've seen there, but that was not a play. Right, so let's get rid of the Meowths and the Persians. We're gonna get Dialgas in there for some big hit damage and some energy draw. And then we're going to go ahead and get some Dawns in there too. Now with the Dialga, we might get away without even having to use the Dawns. Because just in that scenario, the Dawns would have been really nice. Just do max damage, idiot. I don't know how to do max damage. I don't know how. Yeah. And the fact that we have 2 less Pokemon in the deck as well, that actually makes our Pokemon communications that little bit stronger now, actually, too. It will help us more regularly get what we need. Again, I think now that we have the Dialga, we can get away without the Dawns, but if I pull Dialga late, we can use the Dawn to get him back up and running. So, could still really work in our favor. I'm going to get rid of the giant capes. I'm going to add in 2 Rocky Helms instead. Just to test. Either way could really work. But I feel like the Rocky Helms are a little more trolly. And this deck, we don't really have a lot of damage. So, might be enough to just kind of offset. Bless you, thank you. Boom, boom, boom. Want to see Pro Pass? Yeah, I haven't even looked at him at all. All right, I'll get started with. That's nice. Straight up there like that. You don't have him yet? Unlucky. That will stop him from attacking now. So, if I play more bench Pokemon, his evolution becomes more powerful. But the thing is, next round, if he doesn't play a bench Pokemon, we can play this Fan Rotom, put an energy on him, leaf my Dialga back, put an energy in the Fan Rotom, 50% chance, we just put him away. And then we just win the game. That could be funny. Let's see what he does this turn. Yeah, let's see what he does first. Flabebe for sleep. What energy does Flabebe require? Is she colorless or is she just... I think she's one psychic, right? If we're running Dialga, that won't really help us. But if we were running without Dialga, the colorless is completely fine. Okay, we're not going for the Fan Rotom play now. Either another Dialga or a Perugly. Very nice. Play this round. Next round, energy attack. Hold you for 1 round. I just don't want this guy to evolve and deal maximum damage. Because when he evolves from Algium to Beheem, Beheem is basically like a mini Pikachu, but it goes off of the bench Pokemon I have. So more like Pidgeot, should I say. But yeah, if I leave nothing on the bench, I think he does like 10 damage. So right now, if he evolves this Algium and I have nothing on bench, it actually does less damage. All right, cool. This guy's probably so confused on what deck I'm running right now. I thought it was one psychic on it, alright. There's the retreat, little 70 damage and a confusion. I've got the energy I need, so I can just retreat this Dialga back now and start pulling up that Perugly. But I would like to build 2 more energy on the Fan Rotom off the Dialga, so I might just take a follow-up hit on him to see. So lets me get rid of something in his hand, which is nice. I can... You know what? Let's go for a big deck play. Fan Rotom. 1 energy. Dawn. 50% chance. We just put him back in his hand. Oh. Now, if he wants to kill this Fan Rotom, he needs a Geo. That would have been nice, because that would have put both of his cards back in his hand, which means he couldn't pull out Miss Magius for at least 2 turns. And in that time, I can retreat back, put an energy on the Purugly, and second on, attack with Purugly, and then take the Miss Magius out of his hand and shuffle it back into his deck. They pair really well with each other. But now we're confused, so I might not get that second follow-up hit. No point dawning this turn. I have another Dawn hand ready, but I think I want to use the Dawn for the second Fan Rotom play that I might have to pull out here, because he has another. So we're going to go here. And I have to play this in case he Sabrina's, but he now gets a little more damage. All right, 50% chance I get to attack, 50% chance we shuffle him back. That's good, right? Tails is bad on that one. Okay. Land Tails, I don't attack. Oh no, Fan Rotom, no! Yeah, Genetic Apex are still there. They haven't removed any cards from the game. All cards still exist. You just need to go in and click other decks. I want the Fan Rotom into the Purugly. That's ideally what I want to do. Retreat, Fan Rotom, shuffle his card back into his hand. He plays his basic Pokemon the next turn. I then retreat, Purugly. I remove that card out of his deck. He only has 3 cards left, so he gets it pretty quick afterwards. But that's ideally what I want to do early in the game. Just between these two, I have 90 damage if I attack here, retreat, and then attack to you. There's the attack. Energy to here. If I pull out the other Dialga, I just get finished off by his Miss Magius. He should retreat with this Miss Magius to his other Miss Magius now. Have you tried Giant Cape on Melmetal? Yeah, it works like every other Pokemon. Increases his health by 20. He attacks here for 70. I then retreat to the Fan Rotom and try to shuffle this back into his deck. Because it's funny. $10 HP and a dream. Purugly comes up next turn, but you get hit first. So we'll put this on here. Misty never works for me. It's annoying. Just don't use Misty. Simple as. Misty's bait. Just don't play Misty. All right. You go back into his hand. If he pulls out this here, that's silly. Oh, bro. That's not the play. So he's going to play a stage 1 card now that we just shuffled back in. He loses 2 energy. There's his Mischievous. But we now know his Mismagius is still in his hand. Now, unfortunately, he's drawn every card out of his deck. Oh no, that's not fun. I was trying to do cool stuff. I was trying to get all techie and shit. So what we done there is ideally what I wanted to do, but like 10 rounds ago. Just took too long to get what I wanted going. But there's some potential of trolling with this deck. 16 rounds is what it took. Yeah, we needed that a little bit earlier. So even if, so next round I get the Perugly out, I can knock out his Mismagius, and I can take his Mismagius that's in his hand and shuffle it back into his deck. But the thing is, we were so many rounds into the game, he had no cards in his deck. So even if I did shuffle it back into his deck, he just draws it on the next turn anyway. So it wouldn't have even done anything. I just wanted to do it just to see it in action. But yeah, literally that was the first game with this deck. This is a troll deck. The whole point of it is to just take their cards out of the active spot, take cards out of their hand and shuffle it back into the deck. And sometimes both of them back to back. Because funny. Let's shuffle the Glameow. For either a Fan Rotom or another Dialga. Nice. Good. Good. So close. Nearly. Mew could have killed Dialga? Oh yeah, he could have just done the 100 damage. Straight up. Yeah. But Dialga was on the bench. The only thing that got the kill on the Dialga was the Clyde. So he had to use the Clyde. Like, no matter what, he had the kill. Like, he didn't need to retreat to his Mew. He had the Clyde. But you mean for the round after, if I did get the knockout and stuff? Yeah, game was over at that point, man. Yeah. Completely. Yeah, we just needed it a little bit earlier. And yeah, stage 2 is even more powerful, obviously, because it then shuffles 3 cards back into his hand. Which means it's a minimum of 3 rounds before he can pull that Pokemon back out again, which gives me potentially 3 attempts of taking cards out of his hand and then also reshuffling them back into his deck, taking it even longer. So yeah, it could be insane. Are you European? I am indeed. I'm Irish. I've never had roast lamb. That would sound good. Roast lamb is very nice. What made you think of that? That's weird. Okay, you go there. You go there. Both of these guys are basic Pokemon, so reshuffling them back doesn't really help me too much right now. Potentially stopping whatever he's going to be pulling out could be more beneficial. So I'm looking at the Perugly. This guy's Irish? I couldn't even tell that. I just thought you had a Jacksepticeye accent. So, an Irish accent. What? Your question? What? I didn't even know you're Irish. I thought you just sounded like that Irish guy, Jacksepticeye. That comment made a little bit of sense and also didn't. I assume you're chatting shite right there, right? I assume. If not, that's even funnier. Yeah. It was sarcasm. Good. Nice. No, I assume there was some bullshit there. Yeah, cool. Right, let's see. Oh, this is actually really nice for me. This can allow me to build even more energy. Nice. Right, let's scare him a little bit. Let's build energy up on the Dialga at the same time. I can literally deal 100 damage right now if I want. Oh, I can just kill him right now. Pacow. Yeah, we can just straight up do the kill. Look at our board right now. Dialga, Perugly, Fanrodom. It's funny because it kind of works as well. Like, it kind of works. Why do I make these decks? It's funny. I find it funny, at least. Fuck with enemies. Confuse them a little bit. Ruin their day. Yeah. We put 1 manual energy there on you. We just deal straight up 30 damage here. I'm getting the Fanrodom ready to put his Palkia back into his deck. 2 energy on you. So basically, next round, if he pulls out his Palkia, does anything funny, I should be able to survive a hit. But if he does, we can then retreat to the Fanrodom. 50% chance to throw his card back into his hand. It's Palkia, so it's stage 1. But then if he doesn't, we can retreat, pull up the Perugly on the next round, and then shuffle that back into his deck. The shuffle back into the deck is guaranteed. The Fanrodom is 50% chance. Ooh, his Pokemon with 4 energy. Hello. Stage 2. So, let's see. The game win comes down if this Fanrodom hits. Straight up what it comes down to. So if I do shuffle him back, his Palkia comes up 1 energy and attacks me for 30. So we're going to leave you here for now. %50 chance this Mamoswine goes back into his hand with all of his cards and he loses all the energy. And that's game. That's the only thing about Fanrodom. 50% chance that it actually works. So Fanrodom is a better / worse old Aerodactyl. Old Aerodactyl has more HP, requires 2 energy to do the exact same attack. But with old Aerodactyl, you need a fossil first. So Fanrodom has a little bit less health, but the exact same ability on him. So in all fairness, Fanrodom is straight up better. But it's still a coin flip if you shuffle the active Pokemon. So what would have happened is, that round we Fanrodom, we shuffle his Mamoswine evolution back into his hand. So 3 cards goes back into his hand. He loses all the energy on it, which is 4 energy. It will take him a minimum of 3 turns to evolve those Pokemon and a minimum of 4 turns to build the energy if he just adds energy each round. No Dawn, no Misties, just in case. During those turns, we can literally retreat back to our Perugly, deals 60 damage, and I get to pick 1 card from his hand and reshuffle it back into his deck. So we will take his next evolution, shuffle it back into the deck. He then has to draw that before he can play it. I then attack in the next turn, reshuffle his other evolution back into his deck. And then we do that every single round. And we just keep not giving him the card he needs. Every round he tries to draw a card, every round I put a card back into his deck. And you get to pick the card too. So that's the ideal setup with this deck. This is not a deck for win rates. This is a troll deck. The entire purpose of this deck is to troll. So far, I'm the one who's getting trolled, but I do see some really fun potential in this deck. I think there can be some good ones. It doesn't feel like 50%. Ideally, it's meant to be 50%, but that shit's rigged, bro. You already know. You know. Yeah, you know. Yeah, Aerodactyl has some more HP, but you need a fossil first, and there's no guaranteed way of pulling a fossil, where Fanrodom is just straight up basic, so a Pokeball will just pull him. Fanrodom is a single card, where Aerodactyl is also 2 cards, so if you want 2 Aerodactyls in your deck, you need 4 cards. You want 2 Fanrodoms in your deck, just 2 cards. But you are sacrificing that little bit of additional health to stay alive. But Fanrodom is a lot more, you can get him out quicker, earlier, which is where he'll be a lot more beneficial. Ideally. We'll see. We got a Pokemon communication. See what makes sense. If I want to just fuel a Dialga into a Dialga, have 100 damage rocking on a follow-up turn. What self-control? Agreed. Agreed. Yep. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. He gave me a better hand. That's a pretty good hand. I'm actually gonna just play every single one of those cards this turn. I'm pretty happy with that. And he has his Moltres out in front, so he's just building his bench, which allows me to just let this Dialga fuel all my other cards. Professor first, just in case, you don't know. Honestly, this is perfect. These are all just being played. Straight up. So I can build the other Dialga and have 100 damage sweeping on the next other turn. Or, next turn, I can have Purugly, and I can remove a card from his hand. And if it's any of his evolutions, that's really good. And I can do that multiple turns in a row. Yeah, we're pulling up the Purugly. Because he's got Moltres in front. It's not attacking. Ideally, I'll get to attack this Moltres at least twice, if not 3 times. Once he doesn't get any good evolutions right now, we're in a great spot. Come on, come on. Let me troll, let me troll, let me troll. This could be a good match for us. Oh, is he getting ready to retreat? What are you doing? What are you doing? You don't know what Purugly does. Don't even pretend. But he knows my fan Rotom does. So maybe he's looking at that. Well, that just saved me a leaf. Thank you. Yeah. That saved me a leaf or burning 2 energy. Thank you very much. Here's a Magmar. Not really a big deal, but his chance of now pulling one of the cards he actually needs is reduced. He may have just pulled the Magmar there again. So even though we didn't get a card we wanted, we've reduced his chances of drawing his card by adding an additional card back into his deck. Obviously, if he gets the card he wants now, he's going to just play it instantly. He has to retreat this Moltres, though. He's just letting the Moltres die. Okay. Okay. He's like, gotta fuel my Arcanine right now, so when I top deck it, I'm good to go. Yep, straight to the Growlithe. No way! He had a Magmar in hand. We shoveled it back into his deck. He drew the Magmar again. That is amazing. Because he could have pulled one of the cards he actually needed. So we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to take the one card he drew, shuffle it back in, which dilutes his deck even more, giving him an extra chance to draw the same card again and not draw one of the cards he's actually looking for. That's amazing. Oh, that is great. Bro, if he concedes, it's because he drew the Magmar again. win! We win! That's game! Oh. Oh. What did he have in hand? Let's see. If he drew the Magmar again, that is hilarious. I could have added the Rocky Helmet. A Blaine! I assume he was just going to concede. I was like, I just need to attack. I need to attack. Yeah, so I could have added the Rocky Helmet onto my Purugly, but I really assumed this guy was going to just go ahead and concede there. So I just wanted to see what he got in hand. Just as quickly as possible. Also, we have a Dialga with 100 damage on it, ready to rock. What do you think his final card was that he just pulled? We just kept shuffling his cards back into his hand, and he just wasn't able to draw anything he could use. So what do you think? Does J-Rog give me a thank you? Or is he mad? Is he salty, or did he find my meme deck funny? This stinks. Some people do find these decks funny when I make them. And J-Rog did not find my meme deck funny. He did not give me a thank you. Which makes my deck even better. I just made somebody rage using a fucking Purugly and a fucking Fan Rotom. Love it. Do you have Palkia? Yes. Yeah, we are only missing... I'm missing... Do I have one Miss Magius or none? I already have one or no Miss Magiuses. But I think I have at least one, if not two, of everything else right now. The black and gray one, the immersive one, yes. We also have the gold one as well. You have one Miss Magius, thank you. I was like, I can't remember if I have one or none. Speaking of Miss Magius, here we go. Alright, this might make him stop attacking us round one. The thank yous can be nice for certain people if they only play a couple games per day. Lets them get a few extra shop tokens. Use all my tanks to buy 10 packs? Fucking hell, man. Nice. Who needs a Drud when every card can be a Drud? But you can Drud and Rocky Helmet together and make Drud twice as powerful. Double Drud. Which is amazing. My days. It's actually a staple in the Darkrai deck that I made. God, my Darkrai deck is so overpowered. If you haven't seen my Darkrai deck, check out my last YouTube video I uploaded yesterday. It's really good. It's really good. Would highly recommend. Draw as many cards as I can. Thank you. I'm gonna not do anything this round. We just energy, end their turn. Next round, I start playing some cards. I saw the video, 80 damage before you even attack. Bro, it's nuts. It's nuts. And enemies just don't know when they should and when they shouldn't attack because of the damage you can put out and then the healing. It's stupid. It's stupid. Okay, we're going to shuffle the second Fan Rotom for our second Dialga. I'm pretty sure I should pull my Dialga here, right? Or maybe one of our... There we go. We're going to go boom. We're going to go boom. We're going to go boom. We're going to do this. Hit for 30 here. We're going to go here. Just because he doesn't have his Miss Magius yet. And next round I can retreat, put an energy, and get rid of a card out of his hand. And then do that consistently over and over again. Until the Pruggly eventually dies. But we have a second Pruggly down there. And if he pulls out the Mismagius earlier than I think he does, then we have Fan Rotom for a 50% chance to put it back into his hand. And then I retreat back to my Pruggly on the following turn. Still allows him to play his basic Pokemon, but ideally we get rid of one of them. So we don't have a leaf, so we're just going to burn an energy here. Now, True Energy sucks against this Jinx, but is what it is. We're going to get rid of that Dawn. Cyrus looked pretty good too, but the only thing you can pull up with Cyrus is my Dialga with 130 HP and a no energy and chip damage on him, so don't think I want to do that. This just means he can't build energy on another Oh, he fucking top-decked the Dawn! He literally top-decked it. Good for him. Alright, how much damage do you do there? 20 for each energy. Let's go for it. Stop him from getting whatever he needs. I just want to get as many cards. The more cards I put back into his deck, the less chance he has of pulling the cards he actually needs. The playmat makes me think of Legends Arceus. Bro, I fucking love Legends Arceus. Love it. Give us Legends fucking Z already. Give us an actual trailer for it. I think we're going to see an official gameplay trailer for Pokemon Legends Z incredibly soon. And there is one reason why I think this. A pop-up store in Paris, I think it was Paris, in France at least anyway, is about to open. And they just showed a picture of it. And in those pictures, in the back on one of the walls, it says Pokemon Legends Z with a TV. All the rest of the stuff is just Pokemon merch and everything that you normally see, but there's literally a specific wall with a screen on it with Pokemon Legends Z on it. So, like, why would they have that? Are they going to just play the teaser trailer on repeat on it? Are they going to show an actual, like, gameplay trailer? No idea. No idea. But seeing that today, so that's pretty cool. Could be pretty cool. So maybe. So we can just build here and just get some big dick damage. But funny troll deck. War still good. Pretty much all deck typings are great. There's amazing metal decks now. Psychic decks are great. Dark decks are great. Fire decks are great. Like electric. Every deck has strong, which is great. No leaf again. Bit annoying. Okay, if he pulls out his other Jinx, it kills itself. So we kill this Jinx here. If he pulls out his other Jinx, it kills itself. We get rid of his Cyrus, so he can't kill my Dialga down here. He shouldn't be able to kill it, but just in case. Yeah, Manaphy can also be a good builder as well. And like, we could put Manaphy in this deck right here and use Manaphy to literally fuel the energy to the Pokemon we need. Because it is a basic Pokemon. Obviously, we use Dialga for a bit of stalling to allow us to build at the same time as well in this deck. But that's 2 energy to 1 Pokemon where I can be building... Yeah, maybe. It could work. Okay, I can't Leaf and Dawn on the same turn. We go energy here. I basically needed to have the leaf for the Dialga the previous turn, so then I could Dawn this turn. Because I could have retreated the Purugly, burnt all the energy. Oh, wah. I could have burnt all the energy. I literally shuffled that Cyrus back into his deck twice, by the way. Twice. But yeah, the perfect play. Leaf previously on the Dialga, retreat him back, have the Purugly up here, burn the Purugly energy by just manually retreating it. Play the Fan Rotom, Dawn, pull the 1 energy off the Dialga, shuffle that back into his deck, win the game that way. But unfortunately, we didn't get that play. Would have been a pretty nice play. Yeah, we literally shuffled a Clyde back into his deck twice. And motherfucker still pulled a Clyde for the win. Literally took a Clyde out of his hand, put it back into his deck twice, and he still gets to win with the Clyde. At that stage of the game, he only had like 6-7 cards, so, you know, he had a 1 in 7 chance of pulling it. Feels bad. Would have been nice if it stayed at the bottom, but what you gonna do? This is a troll deck that we just made, yep. We have another troll deck, which is literally Dialga, Lickitung EX. And it's literally just Dialga, put energy on Lickitung, and then him just do stupid damage. I have another troll deck with Porygon-Z. That is our true troll deck, but unfortunately, I only have 1 Porygon-Z, so I can't even use it. So it feels. Nice, we have a leaf in hand this time. Excellent. That will allow me to save some additional energy. But yeah, so we've made 3 different troll decks, all with different outputs on them for what we're looking to do. We have a troll deck which just puts energy to Lickitung, does attacks. It's just stupid. It's not really all that trolly, it's just stupid. Just a really stupid deck. We then have this one, which uses Fan Rotom and Purugly to put Pokemon back into their hand, and then take Pokemon out of their hand and put it back into their deck. So just remove as many cards as we possibly can. We had a Persian in there too, but it was a bit too much, if I'm being honest. I know we want to make that Porygon deck, but I'm missing 1 Porygon-Z. I need 1 more. We did check our Wonder Picks. There was a Porygon-Z on our Wonder Pick, but unfortunately we didn't get it. Yeah, we didn't get it. Would have been really nice if we did. Just wasn't meant to be. The fact there was one there to begin with was pretty lucky. Oof. All right. I'm gonna see myself out. Palkia turn 2. Smiles. Didn't want to win anyway. Are you Irish or Indian? I'm Indian. Good job, J Boogie. You flipped a coin. Bro, Misty's nuts. Have you tried Wheezing Scolipede yet? Yeah, like 2 months ago. I have a Porygon-Z. I'll trade it to you. Current gen Pokemon, unfortunately, are not tradable. You can only trade Pokemon from the Mythic Island pack or the Genetic Apex pack. Ooh, Fan Rotom to start with. That's not good. It could be funny, actually. Fan Rotom actually could win us the game. If he doesn't play anything for 2 turns, and I attack and land heads, we just win. Well, now he is a basic Pokemon he can play, so... Could have been funny. Brr. Come on. Do something. Either player energy or play your basic Pokemon. There we go. He got there in the end. Oh, not putting on the rolls. Interesting. I want him to think he's safe, but I can Dawn next turn and attack with this Fan Rotom if I feel like it. I just want to see what he plays. Been doing some electric decks, and I think that Magnezone is better than Pikachu EX. Magnezone is fucking sick, man. The fact that you can charge him with his pre-evolution and then evolve, and then he's only 3 energy to attack, right, instead of the 4, is pretty fucking sick, actually. Nice. We've set this guy up really good here. Energy here. I got 2 Dawns. I already had 1 in hand. We do this, and now I got a 50% chance to shuffle this back into his deck. That will put both his Ralts and his Curlia back in and remove the energy. But only if we land. I've used this Fan Rotom. That is the 4th time I've used this Fan Rotom, and we currently have a 100% miss rate with it. It has not landed once. That is the 4th coin. Not once. Come on, man. Let me land some head. Well, that is very unfortunate for me now. All right, GG, bro. I'm going to see myself out, all right? Have a good day. So why shuffle cards back into his hand when you can just knock the Pokemon out? I think just knocking the Pokemon out is a lot more consistent than trying to shuffle it back into their decks. Doesn't seem to be working out too good. Literally, we have flipped with that Fan Rotom 4 times. 0 heads. 0 heads! That is fucking 50-50 my arsehole, bro. 50-50 my fucking arsehole. We're running it again, though. I will land some heads with the Fan Rotom. Maybe. There's a good chance we won't. A very good chance we won't. Another metal deck, I see. Ah, brother! I have a weird feeling he's probably not running as stupid of a deck as I am. Just got this little feeling that he's probably not running the same. Leaf and Dawn in hand. Very, very nice. But definitely boosted Misty odds. Palkia seems busted with it. Palkia is insane, man. Ends his turn. I was like, there's nothing else he does here. So far, he doesn't understand. Well, he just doesn't know that we're not running a metal deck here. He sees the metal energy. He sees the Dialga. He assumes so. We're going to confuse him now. This will pull me my other starter. He should now be confused. You should be like, what the fuck is this deck? Let's see. My only counter to Palkia deck is my Magnezone, and then Palkia suddenly disappears from matchmaking. Yeah, I definitely want to make something with him. I wanna do like a I want to do like a water only deck using Dragonite. Holy shit, genuinely couldn't remember Dragonite's name there for a second. Using Dragonite and then have fucking Magnezone to pull an energy over. I'm going to put it on the Fan Rotom because if he retreats to the Melmetal, which he won't do this turn, I have a Dawn, so no matter what, I'm good. I've got a Leaf, we got Dawn. If I need to just burn energy, I can, and then just manually use the Dawn, or if I need to Leaf, I can do that as well. But yeah, Dragonite, water-only deck, Dawn, and Electric Generation Boy. Magneton. Yeah, so I don't even need his full evolution. Let him build a guaranteed electric energy and then throw it over. This means you know you always have the energy. You can base run a dual energy deck with it just being a single energy deck then, which is pretty sick. Pretty sick. Okay. If I miss this, I'll have an extra energy on you next round. My 5, that is our 5th coin flip of this Fan Rotom. Haven't landed one. Not a single one. 5 coin flips in a row, all tails. Does Fan Rotom even, does he, has anybody ever used Fan Rotom and landed heads with him? Am I reading his ability wrong? Like, what the fuck? So if he just knocks out this Dialga now, if he knocks out this Fan Rotom now, I just pull up Dialga, knock out him. What you gonna do? You should have just attacked. If I attacked, all I done to this Dialga was 30 damage, and then he kills me and builds for his Melmetal, and then he wins the game. So, no. The attack was a loss if I'd done that. But it's fine, you clearly missed that info. Yeah, I just keep tossing it too hard, clearly. Right, I try tossing it that way, and I try tossing it this way. But no matter how much I toss, it just doesn't seem to work. Oh, wow. He knew if he knocked out my Fan Rotom, his Dialga dies. And he want to just build here. Okay, so he is allowing that to stay in play. Interesting. So, I can now retreat to my Dialga, get the guaranteed knockout, because I couldn't do that last round. His Melmetal then comes out. And then I'm going to try to shuffle his Melmetal back in. Let's just burn that one single energy. Now his big Melmetal comes out. He knew he was sacrificing his big boy because he wanted that Melmetal up and going. So we get knocked out here. I now pull up my fan rotom, put 1 energy on him, shuffle this guy back in. We shuffle him back in, we just win the game. Takes a minimum of 3 rounds to get this guy going. I've then got this guy going too. And I can also try this at the same time. Let's see. Coin flip number 6. He doesn't work. He doesn't do what he says. He does not do what he says. He doesn't work. 6 fucking coin flips in a row. All tails. All tails. What? All tails. 6 in a row. What? Can somebody do me a favor and give me what the fucking percentage of that happening is? If I was to flip 6 coins in a row, what are the chances that all 6 land tails? It's not exactly 6 divided by 50 because each tails is a 50% chance of a 50% chance of 50% chance of 50% chance, but yeah. That works out as a 1 in 64. Thank you. So for me to just do what I did was a 1 in 64 chance of happening. 1 in 6, that's not correct. That's not that's just the original thing of what I just said. Yeah. You calculated that the way I said that you shouldn't calculate it, but don't worry, that's fine. One in 64. Like, that's insane. Insane. Not rigged, by the way. The actual percentage works out to be 0.0153, so rounded up to 0.016. God damn. God damn. God damn. I think your point's off in there, Pokeball. That or Justin's point is off. One of the ways. Someone's decimal point is off by 1. You guys still have the 156 number, but someone's decimal point is off in one way. Not a big deal. I hate coin flips. Statistically, you're going to get a next turn, but this game hates me for trying to have fun and make stupid decks. But you know what's funny? If I played Celebi, I would have landed every coin heads. Get good? I'm trying to! I don't know how! He lands heads, we just lose. He's going to land heads. It's already game. Game's over. I have just landed 7 coin flips in a row tails. 7 coin flips in a row tails. This man just lands 1 and ends the game turn 2. So, yeah. He went second, so that was his second turn. I had 1 single turn. I literally played Purugly, energied. That was it. Bro, what the fuck is my odds right now? This is actually criminal. I think I'm going to open a fucking class action lawsuit against Pokemon for malicious cyberbullying. It's what I feel, bro. They're targeting me. There is no fucking way in hell this is normal. This is intentional. This is fucking intentional. There's no way it's not. It's so mean. Why is Pokemon bullying me? Stop it. Pokemon, stop. Stop bullying me. Makes my feelings bad. It's not nice. Change your introduction. Never! Never! It is 0.0156 for 6. Thank you, Aztec. Just needed the confirmation on that. Should confuse them a little bit. Your coin flips are running like my pack openings right now. You've just been getting fucking shafted, have you, Blue? One, what's been your best pull? Are you gaming yet? I'm trying. I am. Just I'm not doing it very good. That's the only thing. One card I want right now. That is not the one card I wanted. I could have just retreated into my Dialga, but I was hoping I was going to pull a Dawn, and then I could have just taken this one energy and then put him back in his deck, and that would have been funny. But I didn't. Feels bad. Basically, to calculate the odds, do 0.5 to the power of the number of actual coins. There's the Dawn now. Come on. Come on. Come on! There's no way 8 coin flips in a row. Hallelujah! Beautiful. He gets to play it again because it's a stage 1 Pokemon and not an evolution. But still. I like that he didn't pull up his Lickitung EX because he knows that if he pulls that up, he loses his evolutions as well. Oh, straight retreating. You going back to the Dialga? Yo, he needs an energy and a Dawn right now to do anything. Oh. Okay, we're all right. We're okay. It's fine. Safe place. Safe place. And now I'm going to go on a coin flipping spree. Okay. Oh my god, I've just figured it out. You're meant to flip the coins so they land heads. Oh my god, I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Oh, Wait, you're meant to try and flip it so the coin Why did nobody tell me this? Why did no one tell me this? I've just been randomly flipping the coin. I have put no thought to it. Wait, you actually control the coin flip. I've figured it out. I've got it. Watch. Oh, smart boy. He knows if I put this guy out, he comes back out with another 30 damage. I'm the captain now. build the energy. Did this man just walk into my trap card? Might as well do this turn. Yeah, watch. I've just figured it out. Look, 3 perfect heads in a row. You ready? Boom. You actually control the coin flip. I've just been randomly flicking them since day 1. There's actually a trick to it. There is actually a trick. I figured out and now I'm just every single one. Easy, bro. We just went 7 coin flips in a row with Fan Rotom landing tails. I've just figured it out. We've just done 3 in a row now. 8 in a row, sorry. One of them was with Purugly's pre-evolution. 7 with Fan Rotom. 8 coin flips in total in a row, though. We've just figured it out. Literally, just figured it out right there. Easy peasy. How? You just flip the coin so it lands face up. You flip the coin so it lands face up. Flick it the correct way. I don't know how else to explain it to you. Flip coin. Good. Yes. Let's keep the energy on you. So we know he has one Licky up here, but we know he has another one in his hand. Oh, he also has a Dawn as well. The Dawn is more beneficial for him right now. Dawn allows him to build energy next round with this Dialga. Now I stop him from building energy this round. Unless he top decked the Dawn again or has a leaf. Nah, he doesn't. Excellent. Is Dialga good? Dialga's great, man. He fits in so many decks, even outside of metal decks. It's really, really good. Do it once more so I can believe you? Well, I just made the guy concede, but in the next match, sure. Yeah, we just figured it out. Just flip it in a specific way so the coin lands face up. Like, I can't really explain it more than that, obviously, because that's just what it is, the face of it. We just made somebody concede with my troll deck. Nice. Nice. I think that is a pretty positive take on the troll deck. Making a double Dialga, double Licky EX deck concede. Without actually... I didn't knock out a single one of his Pokemon. But I put 2 Dialgas back into his deck. And also a Licky. And also removed like 6 energy in total from him. Yeah, he's beginning to believe. Just figured it out. Bet you feel stupid? Bro, absolutely insane. You can actually control the coin flip. It's not just RNG. That concede was pure aggravation. There was no points on the board. Oh, yeah, literally. Is Dialga even good for going first? Yes. For the setup I'm doing, yes. Purugly needs 3 energy to attack. Fan Rotom needs 2 energy to attack. Dialga needs 2 energy to attack. I might as well have Dialga with big HP up there ready to rock. I'm gonna cycle one of these Fan Rotoms back to try get Purugly evolution going on. Beautiful. We're not going to play you guys until next round. We don't want to get Sabrina and then one-shot it onto one of these guys. That would suck. He has, dare I say, gotten good. It just took me like 3 months of playing the game to learn to get good. Who would have guessed? I have not rocked the triple lake, the triple lake trio. I have not ran the lake trio yet. No, they look interesting. Looks like a fun setup actually. I've ran into it twice, and it didn't really do anything to me. They didn't get the card draw they needed. I see you're running the ultimate troll deck. Has this guy just conceded, or is he looking up my stream? You get that sometimes. He came in, played a card instantly. 2 seconds later, waiting for opponent to return. Or he might have been done pooping. Most people play this game while they're having a poop. Speaking from experience. I want to make a Garchomp deck, but I don't seem to pull any of the pre-evolutions. I will tell you straight up, Garchomp is good when you get the right card draw and the right energy draw. But there's going to be so many rounds where you just don't get the cards or the energy or both together. And there's literally nothing you can do with the deck. When it draws good, it's nice. But when it draws bad, it's literally unusable. So just a heads up, it is still a dual energy deck. You do have the RNG of random energy appearing when you don't want it to appear, and you do have the RNG of pulling the right cards in the right order. So it can be fun, but if you play Dragonite and you just get those rounds, it's the same. It's the same. I don't think it's a bad deck, but I don't think it's a great deck. When it draws, it can be very fun and good, but so don't stress too much if you're like, oh, I really want to get the cards for it, because I think you'll probably play a little bit, have a couple good games, have a couple bad games, maybe have 1 or 2 okay games, and then have a good few bad games, and then be over it pretty quickly. That's how I was, at least. But maybe you'll love it. Maybe you'll love it. Not as good start as last round. Going first instead of second, and didn't get the card draw I wanted. But, what you gonna do? I wish you could pick energy in a double deck. I wish that if you're running multiple energy, that you get to pick the starting energy. So round 1, you get a pick. Do you start with, like, water, or do you start with fighting? At least that, so you can at least prep one of them. I think that would be kind of cool. It would just make your first 1 or 2 rounds a little bit not as bad. Yeah, a little bit not as bad. We don't need to leaf this turn. Actually, I do need to leaf this turn. That's a lie. Because if he evolves and puts 1 energy, he can mess me up. He can't evolve on this turn, though, but we'll see. I'm going first, he's going second, right? So he can put an energy, but he can't evolve. But he'll do 20 and take 20. He probably won't want to do this attack. What's your favorite Pokemon in TCGPocket or overall? Overall, Jirachi, Generation 3 mythical Pokemon. It was the first Steel Psychic. It had an ability called Wish, which was a multi-turn heal. It was really cool, really unique. All the mythical Pokemon usually have something special about them. Obviously now there's other Steel Psychics, and Wish can be used by multiple people now at this stage. But at the time, it was very, very fucking cool. So it always just had a little something for me. I was always really liked Jirachi. It was just really, really cool, basically. For in-game, going off of my favorite art style, I think right now, my favorite illustrated card is the Rainbow Infernape. Huge Dragon Ball fan, so Goku, and Wukong, and of course, Black Myth Wukong, the video game, huge fucking fan of. And that's what that card illustration is based off of. So, big fan for many reasons. Okay, so he lands heads on the next turn and he gets me nice and good. Let's see what happens. Okay, there's a Fan Rotom for the next turn. Please, sir, don't land another heads. Right, we're going to Pruggly. If we need to, we can play Fan Rotom, put an energy on him, and Dawn. So I can play Fan Rotom or Pruggly next turn. I think Fighting is the only deck net that doesn't have a basic EX. Is there any stage 0? It's basic. EXs in Fighting? Nah, the closest you have is Aerodactyl EX, which requires a fossil. So yeah. Yeah, right? I think in the mini boosters we're going to be getting at the end of this month or next month, whenever it is, I think we will see a Hitmontop EX. So I can Leaf, but if I Leaf, I can't play the Fan Rotom, and I can shuffle this Executor back in, but then his Celebi comes out. Chance of him missing there. Could be funny. Let's go for it. We're not playing this deck for amazing win rate. We're playing it for trolling. All right. And as we said, we figured out how to do this, so it's absolutely fine. 4 heads in a row. You ready? Boom. I lied. It was just pure RNG anytime I landed heads in a row. Those 3 heads in a row was just pure luck. There was no skill. I didn't do anything. I want to just see how long I could keep it going for. Yeah. Every single heads we got in a row, pure luck. I didn't do any knack. I was talking pure shit. Just because it's funny. People in chat believed us. Well, YouTube and TikTok did. Kick viewers didn't believe because they're not idiots. Lucario EX wouldn't be a basic, but would be amazing. Yeah, wouldn't be basic, but would be amazing. Going for it, because it's funny. Celebi comes out and kills us anyway, like. Yay. Unless the Celebi misses every coin flip and then I shuffle it back into the deck also. Good work. Gasps, you lied to me? Maybe. I think I'll probably save everything now and wait until Reshiram comes out. I see a lot of people who like save all their hourglasses and just don't spend them on anything. And they're like, I'll wait until the next expansion, the next expansion. It's like, what about the current expansion? You're not going to get any of the cards to play the game. Unless you have all the cards that you need, then you're good to go. But most people don't. So holding on to everything is like, is that really a good idea? I just spend them as I get them. Pruggly, if you can stay alive, I can pull out a Fan Rotom next turn. Stay alive. Stay alive, little one. Stay alive. Oh, hey, look at this guy. He's going to play him next turn. Oh, well, he can't play him next turn. He needs to pull one more card. He might Sabrina for the easier kill, though, is the only thing. So he needs to land here. 3 hits. He'll probably Sabrina. Let's get rid of his Sabrina, then. Yeah, he can evolve him in the next turn, but we might just be dead anyway. He can't evolve this guy because he doesn't have it. The Sabrina gives him a much higher kill rate. He'll need to land 2 heads here, where he needs to land 3 heads here out of his 5, so... Going with what benefits me the most. Nice. Big noise. We negative is superior. He needs to be careful with the Celebi now. He attacks with the Celebi. Sure, he gets my Prugly, but then I can kill him on the follow-up. But then I die on his follow-up. But he doesn't know that. I think our Prugly might be dead. Maybe he's alive. 250 is a little bit more than that. Okay, so we can pull out the Glammeow. Hit him. 50% chance, knock him out. But then his Executor comes up, and if he lands it, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's go for it. If he pulls out his Executor, 50% chance he one-hit kills me. If not, I have second Prugly then. Remember, we figured out the technique. Watch this. Yeah, we've learned that to flip heads every turn. Super easy. So, the only thing that can get me is his Executor landing heads. That's the only thing he can do. If he lands tails, I retreat back and pull up the Fan Rotom and shuffle the Executor back in. Come on, land tails. Come on, give me the maximum memes. Oh, we're still in it. We're still in it. Okay, so I only need one energy on this guy, but we're going to leave here for the Dawn on the next turn. We're going to energy up here, because ideally this turn, shuffle this Executor back into his hand. He plays one single Egg Boy. I manually retreat, leaving one energy on this. We evolve Prugly, put an energy, and Dawn it. So ideally, shuffle this back into his hand, and then remove it from his hand. Remember, we figured out the coin flip trick, so we just land heads every round now. We've got it. Watch this. You ready? I told you guys I figured it out. You just flip the coin so it lands heads. Duh. So he can play Egg right now. But next round, I can get Prugly up because I used Leaf last round to save one energy on a retreat. And I also killed this Rosalina this turn. So now we manually retreat, burning one single energy. We energy up. We Dawn. Take that energy. We knock out for my third and final knockout. And then we remove whatever card from his hand we feel like, which would have been the Executor, which is who we shuffled back in on purpose. And that is a perfectly played troll deck against the Celebi superior Executor. And also by the looks of it, and a Venusaur as well. Pretty damn good. Also, when I said we figured out the trick on coin flips, chatting pure shite. It's pure RNG. I just flipped 8 coins in a row and they were all tails. And then I just started flipping heads multiple rounds in a row. So I was just making a joke saying I figured out to flip coins. There's no skill. Now, the real question is, Does Kiri, whatever your name is, sorry, I can't read, I'm illiterate. Did they give me a thank you? Or are they literally vibrating out of anger? Let's have a look. And they did not give me a thank you. Ooh, which means our troll deck worked exactly as planned. That is absolutely brilliant. Should we make, honestly, that game there alone, I feel like that needs to be a video. Just the unluckiness at the beginning, and then just the complete outplay with the Fan Rotom, Purugly, removing cards. That was just really showing you everything that this troll deck really is capable of. Should we make a video on this deck? We have a video on, I was going to make my Infernape deck being the next video, but I think I might need to make that one the next video. Because honestly, just for that match we played is spectacular. Like, I genuinely just want to showcase that match, if anything. The deck itself is pure trolly. Because here it is. So stupid. But it can work. How many points do you have? Level 47. Points? I don't... XP? Points? I don't know what points are. Sorry. 2. I have 2 points. That's it. Oh. So troll, man, that was a phenomenal game. Just ridiculous. I thought you were being serious. I was really going to ask how you do it. Nah. Pure shit talk. Literally. Right. Let's... I definitely want that to be tomorrow's video because troll decks are funny and it's nice to make them. Let's go ahead and record a little bit for that to get it ready. All of your messages will pop up at the top of the screen when I'm on my main camera kind of thing. We're just recording a little intro for our YouTube video I'm going to be putting live tomorrow, which is going to be this troll deck. So feel free to say hi to YouTube because all the comments will be in the YouTube video. So have some fun with that, I guess. Shout out to yourself and then look at yourself on the YouTube tomorrow maybe or so. I don't know. Right. What time we at? That's already recording. That's, yeah. Okay. Perfect. So with the new expansion going live, one of the first things I wanted to do was make some trolley decks. I wanted to make decks that just really stalled and annoyed the enemies and just made it so they couldn't play the game. So there is a lot of new cards in the game that do a lot of funny things. Porygon-Z doing some pretty amazing stuff, which I need to play around with. But I decided to make a little bit of a different troll deck. Here it is. So in this troll deck, we are primarily using colorless Pokemon, but we are using 2 Dialgas specifically to fuel everybody else. So Dialga's in there, 2 energy to fuel Pokemon on your bench. We are running 2 Glammeows, 2 Puruglys, and then 2 Fan Rotoms. That is all the Pokemon in this deck. Fan Rotom is a better/worse Aerodactyl. He's a basic Pokemon, so no evolutions required. Where old Aerodactyl is an Amber and then an Aerodactyl, 2 energy, and they do the exact same ability. But old Aerodactyl has more HP. But you need to draw a fossil for him, where Fan Rotom you don't. So, on Fan Rotom, Spin Storm. Flip a coin. If heads, put your opponent's active Pokemon in their hand. And that might not sound too great, because, well, it just puts it in their hand. They just play it next turn. But if they are running a Stage 1 or a Stage 2 Evolution Pokemon, it unevolves the entire Pokemon and puts all the cards back in their hand. So if you do this on a Charizard, it puts the Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard back in their hand and removes all the energy from it because it's all back in their hand. Which means if they want to get another Charizard back up, it's going to take them a minimum of 3 rounds of just evolving. But that's where Purugly comes into play. We then retreat and pull out Purugly after throwing the big boy Pokemon back into their hand. Purugly then comes out, guaranteed chance, no coin flip. 3 energy, 60 damage. This is why we're using Dialga to build the energy that we needed. Your opponent reveals their hand, so you see everything in their hand. choose a card from there and shuffle it into your opponent's deck. So you could go ahead and take the Charmeleon or the Charizard or whatever a card is in their hand and shuffle it back into their deck. And then you can do that every single turn. You can just keep attacking with Purugly because ideally with the Fan Rotom, you've shuffled their main card back into their hand. They've lost it. You've now shuffled their evolutions. They can't play it. So ideally your Purugly is sitting nice out in front and just constantly removing cards from your opponent's hand. And that's pretty much the play. We're also running 2 Pokeballs, 2 Pokemon Communications to try get us guaranteed card draw, 2 Rocky Helmets because, well, if we don't get good card draw, we're taking some hits. Might as well let the Dialga do some damage as well. 2 Professor's Researches, 2 Leafs, and 2 Dawns. Now, you can get really in-depth with this deck by lining up your Leafs and Dawns pre and after certain rounds, and it can come in really nicely to allow you to go one round just having 2 energy, having the Fan Rotom, but then retreating to the Purugly and then using Dawn to add that energy over, because Fan Rotom is 2 energy but 1 energy to retreat. Purugly is 3 energy, so you could ideally have 1 energy on Purugly, 2 over on Fan Rotom, use his ability, retreat him back, pull up Purugly, manually add an energy, and then use Dawn, and then you can use Purugly straight away on the follow-up turn. So these guys really synergize well together with a Dawn, which is quite beautiful. That is pretty much what you want to do. Really comes down to coin flip if Fan Rotom hits good, but he is the setup for you. If your opponent doesn't have a big, crazy, scary boy in hand, you just pull out the Purugly and just start removing cards from their hand and dealing 60 damage. And then, of course, if you just need to do really big damage, you can literally let your active Dialga fuel your bench Dialga. That's the deck. It is not meant to get you a ton of wins. This is straight up just to troll the opponents and make their life a little bit annoying. So here is my favorite game we had from yesterday's live stream where we definitely made someone's day not so fun. Hope you enjoyed this troll deck. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Boom. Easy. That's it, done. Can you repeat that? I wasn't paying attention. That will be a YouTube video for tomorrow. Hopefully. If I'm not lazy in the morning. What day is it tomorrow? Monday. It depends, actually. Depends on time. But yeah, that'll be over there. Anyway, on that note, with that little intro recorded for tomorrow's video, ideally, if I put it live at the right time, that is going to be us done for the day because unfortunately it's about to be 7 p.m. my time, which is when I wrap it up for the day. So until then, boys and girls, thank you very much for everyone who tuned in. Hope you had a little bit of fun. Thank you for the new followers. Thank you for the new subs. Thank you for a pretty awesome day. And as I said, we'll be back live tomorrow playing some more video games. We stream every day except for Wednesday and Thursday. So make sure to follow button or subscribe or whatever it is. We're currently multi-streaming right now. We're live on Kick. We're live on YouTube, we're live on TikTok, but do remember, Kick is the main platform, so if you want to get connected, definitely check the links in the description if you're not already over there. If you're already on the Kick side of stuff, you're already in the best spot, so you're all good, and your PP is clearly very big. But, shut up, fucking Nexus and Cal, don't you guys start. Until then, that is us done for the day. I'll see y'all nerds tomorrow for some more video games. Later, nerds, have a good rest of your Sunday, bye! Except for Cal, have a bad Sunday, Cal. He knows what he did. He knows. There's only one person in the stream I actually like, and it's Moto. Everyone else can suck a dick. Scott's pretty cool too, I guess. But everyone else except for those two can suck a dick. Cal, you better fucking invite me to your birthday party, bro, okay? I've already RSV fucking P'd to it. You already sent me the invite. You can't retract it, so shut up. See you on Thursday, bro. Happy birthday.